is. Jake gets humbled down the hard way. You go ahead.
All right, Shalom. First off, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Rakadash. Give honor to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone that told us the truth and whose works are older than us. You know, and for those who don't know, I just bless everyone, all you sincere listeners, in the name of the Heavenly Father, which is Yahweh, who is only begotten Son, Yahushai. Which the word Yahweh means He exists, and the word Bahashem means in the name of. Yahushai basically means He who delivers.
Yep.
So what we're going to get into today is the fact that, shalom to all you brothers out there and all you sincere Akim out there doing the work, you know, out of truth and sincerity and out of fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. But what we're going to go to today is, you know, all these other nations, how they got us into captivity, how they're part of the system to help keep Jake down. Keep taking in a destructive pattern that, you know, we can't never seem to break off. Like, for example, you go to jail, you're on paperwork, you get out, you can't get a job, now you resort to selling drugs. You go back to jail for that same shit, you can't get a job, and you gotta keep doing the same thing to get money. That's just an example of what you goddamn devils, you know, what you devise to do against our people to keep us down.
That's right!
Piece of shit. You're ready for slavery, right?
That's right!
Piece of shit.
I got something. It's a Psalms 83:1. Keep not thou silence, O power. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones.
Yeah, crafty counsel. One of those is having a goddamn liquor store in a Jake neighborhood in every corner, man. And our people gather outside these places. Like the brother was saying earlier, only time our people gather is when they're about to do something wicked. Get away from slavery, boys.
Right!
Hey, it's gonna be a surprise draft soon, like in 1942. You ready?
Right!
They don't put They don't put it.
Somebody else.
They don't put it.
144.
Yep.
Can you go up and what you are doing right now?
Hell no.
They don't live the store.
Oh yeah. That's telltale signs.
Yeah, you go to so-called white people, white person neighborhood. You don't see no fucking liquor stores. You gotta drive this.
You gotta have a car.
Yeah, you gotta have a car, basically. When can't really say much about it originally because originally it's taken. But it kind of is like, you know, all the liquor stores out there is scattered out.
Yeah.
You gotta have a car to live out there. But I'm just using that as an example. See, if you go to the Sunset at the end of Geary Street, you gotta travel 40 to get to the store. It's not like the Mississippi.
And if there's a liquor store, it's like fancy wine shit.
$200 bottle of wine and shit.
They selling no fucking $5 to have a kid of vodka and shit.
Classic bottle vodka.
They used to be in the store on Second and Thousand. They closed the door.
Can you bring that out again? I'm about to bring out mix up with that.
Psalms 83:3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom,
which is so-called white people, the Edomites,
all right,
Americans,
and the Ishmaelites,
so-called Arabs,
and Moab,
so-called Chinese,
and the Harrigan, Gebel, Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, and the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have holden the children of Lot Salah.
So-called Japanese and so-called Africans.
Yup. All these nations, really, yeah.
All you other nations.
All you nations, huh?
All you nations outside of the nation Israel, which is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Y'all had a hand in our destruction, man.
Yep.
Psalm 62:4. They only consult to cast it down from His excellency. They delight in lies. They bless with their mouth, but they curse inwardly. Lie. That's talking about the Edomites, man.
Yep.
They bless with their mouth. Hey, how you doing, buddy? You gonna be okay?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Yeah, but in his heart, he knows. In his heart, he knows, like, damn.
Yeah, like for example, like liberals and shit, you know, like this fucking Democrats and shit. Oh, you know, I feel your exploit, you know.
Yeah, I feel your pain.
I feel pain, you know. I'm working on reforms for y'all, you know. And then when you curse them out, they'll be like, well, see, how am I supposed to help you if you're not nice to me? Like we're supposed to be nice to the enemy so you can be nice to us, man.
I got this for you. Psalm 64:3, who wet their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not.
Yep. And they do it constantly, you know, not only towards the Most High, but to these other nations. That's why these other nations, when they come here, like the Indians or whatever, they want to hang out with Latinos and blacks. Why? Because they thought the white man was us.
Yeah.
You know, they got it all confused.
68% of white
Uh-huh.
vote for Donald Trump.
Donald Trump, yeah. And the way
68%
they said like what, like 60-70% of white women voted for Trump, as opposed to what, 10% of Latino and black women voted for Trump. So what? The white woman's the enemy too, you know, to the spirit, you know, and it's proof right there.
But they come to tell you that they didn't vote for Trump.
Nah, they didn't do
But
shit.
if they didn't vote for Trump,
Yeah.
how the hell did he get in?
And not only that, they voted for Trump for other reasons.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the border shit. I was like, I don't agree with that, but everything else I do agree with. You know, that's a typical white man for you, man. You know, I don't agree with this shit, but I agree with some of it. That's why I got to vote for him. You know, such our people. He's about money. He's about business. That's why I'm voting for him. You know, or even worse, what was the other one? Oh, I don't want Hillary to win. So whatever it is, you know. So again,
Like you said, like what you were saying last week. If Hillary would have won, we would have been out World War III.
we would have already been World War III. You know, which, hey man. That's what we wanted, man, and to a spirit, that's why it's fucked up that Trump won, man, you know? This country already would have been done, everybody already been dead here, the Russians already been shot everybody, alright? Anything else?
Psalms 55:20. He had put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He had broken his covenant. That's how, Christopher Cologne.
Yep. You know, and you see the history of the white man. That's why no nation wants to make treaties, especially Iran.
Because they know what it is already.
Yeah, they know what Iran.
They make a treaty with America and they end up getting fucked over in the process.
Like Korea and shit, and you know, but more than anything, Iran. You know, here it is. And all the other nations literally like, all right, well, we'll keep the deal. We'll keep the Nuclear Proliferation Act, right? America's the only one that's like, actually, you know what, psych. You know, I never mind. I changed my mind. You know, I know everybody else still wants to agree, but you know what? I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna go rogue. You know? Everybody else cool with it.
And now you've seen it now. All these nations are starting to break off from America. The beasts are starting to hate the whore.
Cause America's fucking with the money. You know, the spirit don't bring that up real quick.
Hey, I know all you brothers have seen that movie Friday, and you fuck with Jacob Money, you fuck with Jacob Moses.
Yeah, man, and that's what Donald Trump is doing, man. He's going around the world fucking people's money.
Now you're messing with their emotions.
He's messing with the Rothschild.
And you're messing with the Rothschild. Exactly.
The money belongs to the Rothschild.
Yep, and so...
Now that Trump did that bullshit,
Yeah.
the Rothschilds, they're losing money.
Exactly. So I think I have to use Israel, I have to use America as a shield and a sword to free up. Yep.
Answer this question for me first. Okay, look, who is this talking about? Psalms 55:20. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were salted in oil, yet with a drawn swords. Who's that talking about? I'll read it again. Psalms 55:20.
Why the fuck you guys?
What is it talking about? Who is it talking about?
No, Numbers 35 and 33. So you should not pollute the land where you are, for blood and defile the land. And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
How much blood is under this man?
How much
Blood of our people. There's a lot of it, right?
Stick it up your ass, 36.
He's proud. Hey, you ain't proud. He's
36, 30,
anything else?
Stick it up your ass, 36.
Anything else?
37.
Hey, man.
Anything else?
Anything else?
You know what the fuck you're talking about.
Who's it talking? Who's that talking about? Who's it
Okay, I
talking
want to
about?
hear 36, 7, 38.
Psalms 55:20. The words of his mouth are smoother than butter. The words in his heart.
Revelations 14 and 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Who's that talking about?
36, 37, 38.
Who's that talking about? All right,
Get up your ass.
all right. Who's he talking about? Who's he talking about? It's Isaiah 14 and 21. Prepare a slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers. Who's that talking about, boy?
You!
Anything else?
Job 9 and 44. the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Ain't this your kingdom? An American kingdom? Don't America rule over the earth right now?
36, 37.
Who's that talking about?
39, 40. Pick up your eye.
Anything else?
Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city! It is full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not.
Isaiah 14:2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord, Yahweh, for servants and handmaids.
Job 20:19. Because he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor. Because he hath violently taken away a house which he buildeth not.
Ooh, man, what do you do?
41, 42, 43. Pick up your
All
eye.
right, come back next week.
Obadiah 1:14. Neither shouldest thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those that did escape. Neither shouldest thou have delivered up those of his that did remain in that day of distress. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen, man.
Who's that? Nobody come about you guys. You didn't get cut left and right.
Hey man, just bring out my show, man. Comes to show you, man. Hey, that's what it's hot in the kitchen, man.
Yeah, it's hot.
I know, we turned it up.
Time coming, man.
Time coming, you know? Because he can go ahead and talk shit about our opinions, whatever the hell it is, but they know you can scriptures.
You couldn't even put it together.
They said they who live by the sword gonna die by the sword.
And they know that, man. It's karma. It's simple as that, you know? And what fucked them up really was that Christianity was used as a white supremacy thing, so they still like, well, you know, they don't know. They don't know if they should let it go or not.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, shit. But
Because they know, they'll get cut the fuck
You
up.
still think that you're supposed to bow down to him.
yeah, because he's Jesus.
He's Jesus Christ.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like
You gotta
36.
bow down to him.
Yeah, that's
But
like,
he's the master.
yeah,
Are
exactly.
you still his slave?
And if we wanted information about the scriptures, we're gonna have to go through him to get it. That's why when he sees us, obviously we have it wrong. Because he doesn't get it.
And so, you know, his reaction is, because you know you can't get it through the scriptures. His only reaction is a short circuit.
What do they teach in the churches? They're teaching that you're supposed to bow down to him because he's the master.
Exactly.
He's your master. I'm just saying
I
that.
could help myself.
They say that you're supposed to honor your master.
Yeah, exactly.
We are.
Exactly. We
We are too, you know?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, and again, that's what it's saying. Because it's like the whole system, the government bowing down to like, the government Esau white supremacy at the end of the day. You know, it's all basically Christianity is pretty much just white supremacy at the end of the day, man.
Yeah.
All right, Christ God comes soon. Right, Christ God.
That's when it came. The Ku Klux Klan came from.
Yep. See, that zeal. You know,
Yeah.
and also, reactionary, right? Because born of a nation, right. Jake was coming up, through the spirit. Jake was coming up, so they had that was a reaction to the Jim Crow.
You know, this morning, man. First thing I ever heard was this morning. My white woman tell me that I'm your queen. You gotta bow down to me.
But that's how they act. That's why they said,
I said no.
yeah,
You ain't no queen.
if you want my help, you gotta bow down and kiss my shoe.
Yeah.
That's what they want. That's why they want us to be all like, oh, Mrs. White Woman, please help us, Miss White Woman. You know, you're so delicate.
So I asked her, what about the black and Hispanic female? Oh, she's just a bitch.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, see, that's
Hey, which comes to show you it's true, because that's how you white bitches were treating our women, man. They were just the handmaids. All right, and you bitches now, you bugging out because that show Handmaid's Tale. That's what's coming soon.
Yeah, that's what's coming soon.
That's
you
what's
know?
coming soon.
Pretty soon, you eat my woman. You give me handmaid's to our woman.
You're gonna be the
You
handmaids.
got to bow down.
You gotta bow down. Yeah, you gotta wash her feet. You gotta take care of you. You gotta be the bitch who
That's
takes
the Christian religion.
exactly
Be
right.
the concubine.
Yep.
That's
It's like the white man in a roundabout way. They're the true Christian Anglo-Saxon, right? And that's what the Mormons do. That's
But
spirit. You know, it's like we are the ones.
Yeah. The more, that's why they always been. Oh yeah, they got a lot of wives.
Yep.
It's a fucking so-called yuppie Jew boy.
Yep.
Once he
You got
George Washington
Get out of
did
here
it.
with that, you know?
I'm the president.
Nigga like
the
to
United
avoid,
States did it.
I got you for you. Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as afflicted him. have made no account of his labors. I bring that out every time.
Yeah, cause
I'm gonna break down every time the same way. You know, our people built this country. We don't got shit to show for it.
Yep. But again, to show you how it's all spiritual because hey, yeah, we labored in vain. You know, technically.
Yeah,
we labored in vain, so of course we ain't got nothing to show for it, you know?
Yeah, you know, we built this country, now it's gonna get destroyed.
Yeah.
But see, the majority of our people can't see a kingdom past America. That's why they want to hold on to this place.
And
See, this book here was not turning. This is so God, not turning.
He's waiting for the right. He was waiting for the right time.
There you go.
It was written by a white guy.
Oh yeah, the reporter.
Probably read his
But
diary or something.
if you read,
He was interviewing him, right, in jail?
yeah.
He was interviewing, it's like Malcolm X. Like, right? Malcolm X didn't write his biography, it was another guy. So you think,
But
hey,
the thing was,
they gotta read it, you gotta get it.
but they said
You gotta give me a copy, man.
all these people were innocent. They weren't innocent. They shed his people.
Exactly.
And that Turner said, I'm going to put the sword back to you
Yeah, yep.
because you killed my people.
Exactly. He probably brought out scriptures too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, because he was the reverend, right?
He
Technically,
said,
the pastor.
He said, but the thing that he said,
You're all going into slavery.
That's right!
Pieces of shits.
you made my people property.
Yep.
I'm not your property.
Yep. Oh, and that's the thing too with the scriptures, man. Because that's why it says scriptures say, you know, you should know the truth shall set you free.
Because
You're not bound to this world anymore.
They still
You know?
look at us as property.
To this
They
extent,
own
because
us.
we know the world for what it is.
Yeah,
We know what's going on behind closed doors. Oh, what's
They
inside of
still,
me?
they still feel that they own us.
Exactly. That's what it says. St. John 8 and it says 32. And you should know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. All right, so people are bound by the system. You know, that's why they feel like, oh, I'm an American, I'm a Central American, you know what, I'm Mexican, and I'm bound by that. You know, I'm bound by this contract. But once you give that out, it's so you know how they say, become a martyr, if you will. You know, that's like the Islam people. I mean, they take it a whole other level.
Yeah, they know what it is, man.
Yeah, but people can show you. I'm show you like that as a freedom that you're no longer bound by these rules. And you don't even care for them either. You don't respect them because you know they don't exist. You know, like codes, right? No, manners and stuff. You know, of course manners are good, but sometimes certain traditions are not. And one other tradition to another culture. You know.
Yeah. I was gonna bring this up back to 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 5. That your faith should not stand in the wisdom of man, but in the power of Yahweh.
Yeah, exactly. So through Spirit by Shema Shai, that's why it's easy for us to understand that we're Hebrews. First of all, there's a God, you know.
It is power.
Right, there is a power. All right, through Spirit by Shema Shai, and he's been working it this whole time, man. Yeah, man. Like the bros always be saying, man, hey, no brakes, man. All gas, no brakes.
All gas, no brakes.
All gas, no brakes.
The Spirit works all the time.
That's the Lord, man. Since the beginning of time to now, and it's made sense by the history. You know, every single time the world moves, there's an empire. It's always Christianity in the middle. You know?
Oh yeah.
It's always
like based around like the Lord in some sort of some form of way.
Yep. It says, I got some real quick to back you up. Hebrews 4 and 11. Let us labor therefore to enter to the rest, lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief.
Yeah, unbelief. That's how it works. I mean, you know, brothers had some sort of belief, like Scripture say. People got the knowledge, zeal of the Most High, but not according to the knowledge.
Yep. Right, did you get that again?
Go on, you just run out of the way.
So the Spirit by Shema Shai, man, hey, we were set free, man.
The message that God gave Daniel to give what's his name? Nebuchadnezzar.
Yeah, exactly. Nebuchadnezzar.
Nebuchadnezzar. That's Trump, right?
Yeah, God, through the Spirit.
Wait. Didn't Nebuchadnezzar have a son, right?
I mean, he's the spirit of Nebuchadnezzar. But yeah, he had Nebuchadnezzar.
What if that was George Bush and then George Bush? Nah, I don't know.
I mean, they know a Hamite, so who knows? But it's the same spirit, though. It's the same kind of spirit, that prestige royal family ruling, you know? But yeah, that's why I want to get this real quick, just to kind of back it up. It says, Sirach 24 and 33, I will yet pour out doctrine as prophecy and leave it to all ages forever. Behold that I have not labored for myself only, but for all them that seek wisdom. All All right?
You know, we're not doing this for ourselves. I mean, technically we are working out our own salvation, but you know, so the elect can get it as well.
Yep.
You know, and there's another scripture where it says, it say those who believe by foolishness we're preaching to save those who believe.
Exactly. So that's why we're happy that we're able to get the faith and we get the understanding, man. Because it's through the Spirit, you know, like our brothers always be saying, man. Hey, some of you brothers probably took part in writing these things. You know, some of you were probably part of the ones who got the visions through Spirit. You know, through Spirit Yahweh El Shai. So it comes to show you that, hey, man, all that labor we did in the ancient world, hey, man, now it's showing its fruits, man. Just like right now we're working in order to get fruits later on. All right, because look at all these words, man. You know, this was given to us through for us. You know, our ancestors gave this to us, man.
Bias for us.
Yeah, bias for us. You know, it comes to
for us bias.
Yeah, man. Hey, the one of y'all by Shimei Shai, man. You know, so again, that same thing with now, man. We're laboring to get into that rest at the end of the day, man. All right.
That's why they don't want you to read the book of Enoch.
Exactly, because like the scriptures say, it'll put you back in remembrance.
Yeah.
You know.
I got it. Back on what I was saying earlier. This is Romans 10:2. For our brethren record that they have a zeal of the Most High Yahweh, but not according to knowledge.
Yep.
So before brothers, you know, we always had faith to some sort of degree, but we didn't like, for example, we didn't know the name of Yahweh until the right time.
Yep, we were thirsty, you know, like the scripture say, you know, water's the living water, you know. So what? Everybody's thirsty to know the truth. You know, you grow up in this world and you're like, you want to know. You're thirsty to know the answers. Why is this the way it is?
Why is things happening the way they do?
You know.
Well, you see, the thing that set me up, I was 7, 8 years old around that time, and I was still going to church. And the white girl tell me that your sin had made you black.
Oh, okay, the Mormon shit. Yeah. It's like the Mormons.
So I tell her, I'm going to take this black fish. I'm going to put it in a white mouth.
Yeah.
And they put it on the tree. I could go to church for a long time.
Hey, that was good though. That's the most. Like, you show so much of a man.
Yeah.
You know, they wanted you to be feminine.
She tell me that
Yeah, rule one.
The Israelite man to bow down.
Yeah.
You know, just to say, yes. So you showed masculinity, you show your manhood, and automatically say, get this guy out of here.
Yeah. It's like the world wants to totally do away with total masculinity.
Yeah, we'll bring it up.
What nation of man has the most has the most testosterone? It's Jake.
Jake, man, you see, man, you can't help it. Just
Jake is being himself, man.
That's why
Joe's too small for Jake. Jake be pacing. Jake be pacing, man. The world's too small for Jake, man.
You know why he going crazy? Because he got these 4 Hispanic women talking back to him.
Oh yeah.
They love it.
They
like it. They like it. Oh, like the black woman. They like the black woman controlling, the white man. You know, like that BDSM dominatrix bullshit. You know? Yeah, because you see that with white men, you know, they'll marry like a Mexican bitch, she's like, oh, she cooks for me, but she runs my life. You know, like the Mexican bitch has, the white guy's like a little baby thing he take care of. He yells at it and, you know, stuff like that. You know,
they like that shit. Hey, I can't stand my mom talking to me like I'm shit for more than 5 minutes.
Yeah,
it can only take so much.
Yeah, like the brother said,
but see, Esau loves that shit.
Yeah.
Esau loves that shit.
I love that shit, bro. Mammy's boy. It says 1 Corinthians 5 and 9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate.
All you jakes out here with titties and shit.
Yeah, man. Yep.
That's like you, man.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
see, it's 2 words you put use in my father. Nigger and bitch.
That's it.
You
Oh, you can put that.
say bitch.
Yeah.
And you can say nigger.
Yep. Yeah, because even now, you see, I mean, I don't see with this generation too much, but the generation before, you know, say wetback beater.
Oh,
you know?
yeah, that's fighting words right there.
Yeah. But the white man can do all that shit to us all day, you know?
He tell you if you call my God, that bitch will
Kill you. Yeah. And then come to show you how you were saying, that's how people started saying the N-word too. Because at first it was an insult, right? And then we started using that insult to insult each other. You know? And then to the point now that we just take it. It's like a normal thing for us.
Growing up, you couldn't use them.
No.
You were going to get killed.
Nope, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I know what I was saying. I never said that word.
Hispanic neighborhood, you could move them 2 words, bitch, nigga. you were going to get killed.
Yeah. I murdered him, Dave.
They kill you. Even today, you go into certain neighborhoods in Chicago and they kill you.
Oh, yeah.
They will kill you.
Certain parts of LA, too, I think.
And you can't say that. But here,
It's widely spread. It's widely
in
used.
San Francisco, it's like a catchphrase.
Yeah, it's like
Everybody saying it. Bitch.
Here we go.
the little kids.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's in the music. You know, everybody listen to that music. It says,
Yeah, music. That's what it is.
I got some. Second Esdras 4:26. Then answered he me and said, the more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel. For the world hasteth fast to pass away, and cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteousness in time to come. For this world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities.
That's why we see things. That's why we see things increasing as we speak. You know,
It's getting worse and worse.
people getting worse and worse. You know, evil man getting worse and worse. It tells you that scripture. Deceivers shall wax worse. Right? We've seen the love we've seen people starting to lose their love for each other.
Yeah, they're gonna go crazy, man.
Nations going against nations. And that's all part of the prophecies. Because if these things didn't happen, I'll make the Lord a liar.
When they put that little store in the black neighborhood and the Hispanic neighborhood,
Yeah. The mind. Yep. Second Esdras 6:24. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run.
That's what's going on right now. Okay, Russia and America. Friends fighting against one another. Now it's increasing. It's already everybody can acknowledge that World War II is right around the corner.
Yep. Obadiah 1:6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his things set up? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that ate thy bread have laid a wood under thee. There is none understanding in him.
Turkey, right?
Yep.
Turkey starting going against America.
Saudi Arabia.
China.
Oh yeah, especially China. Japan going. Japan want revenge.
Japan, definitely.
They haven't forgot about the losing face last century. If you will.
Trump messing up.
It's all part.
It's all part of biblical prophecy.
They break out the prophecy.
Hey, there's no understanding in them.
I understand.
See,
Yeah.
there it is.
Because people question why Trump's doing the shit he does.
Yeah, changing his mind and shit. Like I was fucked up. He was about to bomb Iran. He changed his mind. I was like, you piece of shit. Come on, man, just get it. You're gonna do it anyways. Just do it now. But yeah, it's that unsureness, you know. It's that doubt, you know. Revelation.
And he said he's gonna put taxes on all the Mexicans.
Oh yeah, the imports and all that shit. Well, you don't say gonna nuke Afghanistan.
And them white guys in Texas said, no, you can't do that.
Because of the economy.
If you and all Mexican goods,
You're gonna kill the businesses because a lot of
all
these
the
businesses.
business in Texas rely on goods from Mexico.
Well, look at the trailers, the trucks, you know?
Yeah, all the trucks.
They're coming from Mexico.
You go to LA in the morning, like Monday morning, and you see all the trucks that be coming in. You destroy LA.
Yep. And everything is imported into LA. Nothing grows there.
No.
You know?
And it comes from Mexico.
Yeah, it's Revelation 9:12. One woe is past, and behold, there come two woes more hereafter. Of course, you know that word woe means destruction. In this case, it's talking about world wars. That's not the one I wanted though. The one I wanted was
Sorry, I got you for that one.
Can't bring that one up.
Yeah, I got you. Says Revelations 11 and 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
Hey, that's what I wanted. Okay, the third woe coming quick. They're talking about world war. At that time, right? That's when, you know, the Ammonites got their judgment, right? Fucking nuclear missiles.
Yeah. Revelations 18 and 15. The merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing, and saying, Alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen, and purple and scarlet, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls. For in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught. And every ship master and all the company in ships and sailors, and as many as trade by sea, stood afar off, and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, say, What city is like unto this great city?
Yeah, if anybody tells you that, okay, Babylon is not America.
Start doing it. The Chinese,
If anybody tells you that Babylon is not America, bring out that scripture, man.
Yeah, man, just be about Shimashek, because what other empire do you make more money? Where you flip stuff?
the
Even drugs.
Japanese, they're
You bring your drugs to America and you flip it, you know?
Yeah, where do all the ships go?
Yeah, right. And all this shit from China comes, it's all by sand, by land.
It goes to the Vatican City.
It goes to the Vatican City, right? No, man, it goes by ships, right here. Oakland, San Francisco ports, all right? So we have New York, right? LA, you know, Florida, you know, Yep. So all the ships, man, you know? So, Yep. And that's why it's funny. Environmentalists say, like, if America stops importing food for like at least 1 day or 2 days,
man,
it's over.
It's over, man.
They say the grocery store only has enough food for 3 days. And that's a normal selling price. Imagine once everybody knows there's no water.
Oh, man, that's good.
And I'll give it 2 minutes until the grocery outlet, whatever, is done. You know? The liquor goes out first, too.
But yeah, the liquor goes
I'm getting the liquor first.
It's the first thing you see when you walk in there anyway.
Yeah, liquor, cigarettes, you know, that's gonna be the first things first. You know, then the water and the food, you know?
And all that shit you see in the fucking apocalyptic movies like Resident Evil and shit.
Yep.
Japanese, I would tell, what the hell are you doing?
They've been fucked up their economy since the 90s. Hey, but following Esau's financial instruments, way to go.
Yeah, everybody's mad, but everybody's drunk with the Babylonians.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it out real quick. There's Revelations.
The one where it's like Indonesia.
Yeah, that's the one. Revelations 14 and Revelations 11 and 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the death. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come. I'll bring out Jeremiah just back you up real quick.
Yeah, bring out Jeremiah and finish it, Revelation.
Yeah, go.
What's going on right now, man? The nation's getting angry. You know? All the other nations can't wait to send them to fuck America up, man.
Because they followed America's advice.
And now it's made them mad.
Because Donald Trump make everybody mad, man.
That's why all these nations like
He's an asshole.
Yeah. Well, look at France, right? They started bombing Syria. Next thing you know, the Boom Boom Boys made a surprise appearance. You know, and the French people are mad. They're like, why are we getting destroyed by Muslims? Oh, because America told us to go destroy Syria. You know, so of course.
Now they're dealing with repercussions again.
Yep.
They'll fall on America.
Yep. Here we go.
Pissing them off. Now they want to fuck up America.
This is let's see.
America will be destroyed with thermonuclear fires.
Right!
Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it, man.
This is Jeremiah 51 and 7. Actually, yeah, that's a good one. Let's start.
Yeah, get the whole thing, right?
Let's get the nitty gritty. Let's get the whole meat.
Get the whole meat off the bone.
Jeremiah 51 and 5. For Israel had not been forsaken, nor Judah of his power, of the Lord of hosts. Though their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel, flee out of the midst of Babylon, and deliver every man his soul. Be not caught up in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand.
And it's like you said earlier, right? The shoe shall set you free, right? That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. We're coming out here on the highways and they're telling you America's going to be destroyed. America's going to be recompensed for all the evil things that I've done to us for the last 500 years, man.
Right!
The last thing you crackers expected for some niggas is to pick up the Bible and get delivered, man. That's the last thing you crackers expect, but that's what's going to happen, man.
Jeremiah 51 and 7. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken up for wine, therefore the nations are mad.
Well, yeah, for a minute, you know, for a while, Americans ruled everything over the earth in wickedness, right? The golden cup in the Lord's hand.
Everybody wants to be in America. Everybody wants to hang out with white girls, you know?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Asians, Japanese, whatever. They all want to be like the white girl.
Yeah, especially the woman of our nation. Right?
They dye their hair blonde.
Blonde, I was going to say that shit.
Güerita, right?
The Bible says her feet lead to destruction.
Exactly.
So why you gonna follow her? How she gonna lead you to your
Where you guys
destruction?
are?
Israelites, israelitas, hebreos. ¿Usted es mexicano o latino? Latino, sí, pues todos latinos, indioamericanos y morenos somos una familia. Somos hebreos, la Biblia. Y este güero, ahora él nos quitó nuestra herencia y dice que él es el hebreo, él es el judío, ¿verdad? Pues ahí estamos. Dios lo bendiga.
I was gonna bring out biblical proof.
How many blacks?
Dios lo bendiga.
How many blacks and Hispanics? How many blacks and
You probably know
Hispanics?
my cousin, you know?
OG, bro.
OG, hey, we just got acknowledged by OG from out here.
Hey, see what the OGs end up though,
How
unfortunately.
many blacks and
Sucks, man.
Hispanics?
That's why we out here from, you know?
And that's the second OG today. That's the second OG today. Destroyed.
Destroyed, man.
Go ahead, Ashaka, sorry.
That's why we gotta fight for our nation, man.
Yeah, man, because you see it, man. Our people were warriors. Like the brother was saying, we saw once upon a time, you know, that guy took down like five wetbags at one time. We got shorties, but you best believe, man, they probably call him, a Chapulín.
Yeah, probably something like that. Like,
You know, Mighty Man, anybody
Bandit
know?
or something.
Yeah, the Bandit or something. El Vato Loco.
yeah, he looks like one of the mighty ones.
Yeah, man, you already know. He's probably holding it down here. You know? And look at him now, man. Fucking walking limbs and shit. You
How
know?
many blacks and Hispanics in jail?
The whole thing's in jail.
They make us the jails.
That's a silly question. How many
And
white
guess who
people are in jail?
guess who put them in
With a
jail?
small number.
Guess who put them in jail?
Soko women, Jew boys.
White.
And the white woman too.
They mess with the white.
They fuck with the white woman. You already know, Jake. Careful with the white woman, Jake.
That's
They
why I never
not
mess
only
with
that, not only that, they hire a woman of our nation. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, come.
To be a Mexicana sheriff or something, right?
Yeah.
You know, all the fucking forces all listen to what the fuck she says.
Yeah,
right?
she knows the language, everything knows the people. She knows the community. She grew up with Theo Juan over here, who was a gangster.
Yeah, he was like who was doing fucking 20 years for a violation.
But it
Yep.
was all to put the black and Hispanics in jail.
Exactly. Thank you. Like, what happened?
But once they put you in jail, you get violated.
Yep.
You can't get no job. You can't, like
Nope.
you were saying, you can't work.
At 16, you know, a black kid, 16, can't just a fucking case. He
Hey,
got
you ready for slavery, boy?
Right!
Piece of shit.
That's right!
World War III! 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 Anything else,
Fuck
boy?
white crackers! All
Anything
right,
else, boy?
faggot boy!
Anything else, boy? Hey, you ready for slavery, you piece of shit?
I'm a fucking wetback kill guy.
Piece of shit. Hey, back to what we were saying. Yeah, you know, our people make up the jails ultimately.
Yeah,
They're not part of the jail system. They are the jail system, you
And
know?
like the brother says, jail is just legalized slavery.
Slavery.
You're just a slave. You
No,
know?
legalized slavery with no wages.
Wait, no, wait, what would that?
Yeah.
Nah, you know it is. Jake, that moment. That moment.
That's why I don't mess with them people.
Yeah.
I stay away from them.
Yeah, it's a trap. It's like trapped in a bucket.
man.
I mean, but at least slavery back in the plantations, you had a place to stay, right?
Yeah.
but now they just throw you out on the fucking street.
Yeah, man, you threw it out, yeah. But you know, like when you're inside the fucking loony bin, you know?
Oh, yeah,
You know?
3 out to the cot, I think.
Yep. That's why people didn't even, that's why it took them so long to get out of slavery, because they're like, man, we good here, man.
Yeah, we good, yeah,
We
yeah.
got bunks, man.
Yeah, we-
We're bunk buddies, man.
I mean, I can't do that shit. I mean, I can't be in there, man.
Yeah,
I can only be in there just to, like, you know, give. All I'm gonna be doing here is just breaking down
Hey,
shit.
there's free a bunch of shit, like I said, some of us will be casting into prison, you know? So, hey, man, give a testimony, you know?
Why see,
I can't do it, but if the Lord wants me to do it, I mean,
It was the
it'll be a testimony for the rest of the brothers out there, you know. I personally, you know, I went through the county jail system for the first time ever recently. I hate that shit, man. But see, when the Lord casts you away like that, it's always for a purpose.
Yeah.
It's all. I mean, it is to correct you, right? But you know, maybe another brother in there needs to hear the word of the Lord. You know, just using that as an example.
Yep. Yeah, hey, man, that's why everything we go through, we take it spiritual, man. You know?
They
Unfortunately.
kicked me out that jail in 18 hours. They kicked me out. You know why they kicked me out?
Trying to make more money.
Because they was telling the brothers them the truth.
Oh,
They
yeah.
say he's stirring up trouble.
Sorry, I'm trouble. Yeah.
Hey, that's what the apostles do with it.
Yeah, because you know the jail system is what's the game? The drugs.
Yeah.
You know, so you talking, making them doubt not to do the drug game, that's bad for business. You know, because then now they're going to be occupied in actually learning, reading, you know, trying to get right, instead of trying to fucking learn how to smuggle shit and
learn how to smuggle, learn how to flip.
be part of the drama and be part of the gang.
I don't know, the sheriff running all the shit.
Well, he's the one running it. It's the CEO still running it.
Yeah. Jake, you know, Jake is part of that too.
Yeah, of course. You know, a CEO comes, he goes grab Jake, puts him to the side, like, hey man, I know how to, you know, bring the drugs, you know, use your buddies, you
All
know.
them boys, they work for the sheriff.
Yeah. They're in a gang. The CEOs, the sheriffs, they're all a gang.
They're all a gang, ultimately.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's the sheriff running the gang.
Yep.
Yeah, because they roll over the dungeon.
Yeah.
You know, when Jake is in that position, the power of Jake, wicked as fuck.
Yeah. Here we go. Second Ezra 16 and 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle. This is right here on the ladder. It says being unable to resist. Being unable to resist or idle with things offered unto idols. All right?
All that unclean meats and shit.
Yeah, con. And, you know, spiritually too, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Says,
And what were you talking about? That drug gang doctrine?
con. Yep. Prison gang doctrine.
Yeah, the prison
The
doctrine.
prison gang doctrine, you know. Says, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and reproach and trodden underfoot. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
Upon those that fear the Lord, because they know that it's going to be a certain number that's not going to take the shit.
Yeah, more than anything that. You know, and like Bashak was just saying, once Jake starts coming with troops, Esau sees us walking in a certain way, then it's like trouble.
Yeah, trouble.
This guy's corrupting everybody else.
He automatically has a target on him.
You know, imagine like we're a group of people, just like the vaccines, right? I ain't taking no vaccine. I ain't taking no
Yeah,
goddamn microchip.
they're gonna separate us.
I'll be like, all right, you over here.
Separate quarantine place.
You're stirring them up. You're stirring up. Especially if you start like, I know, everybody. This is Marcus the Beast. Everybody's like, oh, what?
And then especially people listening.
Yeah.
I find out that the flu vaccine will make people sick.
Yeah.
If you don't take the vaccine, you don't have to worry about catching the flu.
No. Just eat well. Just eat well, healthy. Do your, exercise.
Pray to the Lord.
Pray more than anything. Pray to the Lord.
Outside.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Stay away from white people more than anything.
Think guys, get ready.
You know, like full of diseases and shit. Fucking infected our ancestors, you know.
Guys, see, I stop taking them drugs.
Yeah.
The diabetes medicine. Once I get back to Florida, I ain't gonna take it.
They were saying just recently now they're finally acknowledging that aspirin is actually bad.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Oh,
Shit, I wish I was surprised.
But it's like, wait, if you take 13 of these, they'll be bad, right?
Yeah, anything. Toothpaste, if you swallow this shit, you will die.
But we brush our teeth with it. It's like, come on, our people should think about this thing.
What is heroin?
I mean, I
That's
never.
what what's in
Morphine.
Tablets, heroin, yeah.
No, don't.
Just like a small amount.
dose.
Like soda, right? Like soda has like just a. I'm sure they don't have that drugs, but still, the way the chemistry is with it, you're addicted. They're making you addicted to the chemistry. You know, you're falling into the trap.
Especially if Coca-Cola's been known to use cocaine. That's what his name is.
Yeah, so they were like, why should we use cocaine? We can use something cheaper and still get them hooked. Like, right? The cocaine is expensive. It's funny, cocaine, this shit.
Yeah, what they call cocaine is rich man's drug. Rich man's drug. You know?
They tell you to drink Coca-Cola Pepsi.
Yeah, if you're thirsty, drink a Coke. Enjoy
Yeah,
it.
that shit makes you hella more thirsty though.
But
I mean, it's refreshing at the moment in
But that's
time.
how they
for a
get
second, maybe.
Yeah.
But even though you brothers already know, man, when we were back in the world, you were super dehydrated and shit. You started to get one.
Yeah.
And they do shit.
I mean, you drink the whole thing, right? And then later he's like, man, I'm hella more thirsty.
That's syrup. Yeah,
So it tries everything.
Yep, yeah, syrup, right? And it gets that
But
sticky.
you know what? When I tell my doctor I'm going to drink water, all water. So now you don't have to drink that.
Alkaline water is worth that.
Yeah, con.
You get a lime, you squeeze it in the water, you see the whole water just, it looks like it just gets activated.
So the spirit, it even tastes better. I mean,
It does, it
personally
does,
for
it
me,
does,
I
it does,
gotta add the lemon, man.
Yeah, you gotta add the lemon in the water.
Gotta have the lemon.
Wait, not the lime?
The
Key
lime.
lime's
Once
the
you
water.
start drinking
Chia seeds in there, brothers.
you'll be better off, man.
You literally see the water like like activate, like it looks like electricity going through all this shit.
Yeah, that crystal.
Yeah. You know,
That's fair. That's weird. I got some real quick.
I got something to back you up. It's 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed. The men shall be afraid because they know that there's a certain number of men that's not going to take the microchip.
Yeah. Well, that's why they already started with the list. People, domestic terrorists.
Yeah.
You know, if you're a radical leftist, radical right winger, you know, if you're radical on anything, even they're gonna start doing this too. If you're a radical, then automatically you're an enemy combatant. You know, you're a domestic terrorist.
You're on the list, basically.
You're on the list. Trump said that the Antifa, the so-called those faggots on the left, right? Now they're considered now a terrorist group. You know, but they were just an activist socialist group. You know, supposedly. And of course, yeah, they were kind of a little. I mean, they ain't gonna do shit anyways. But
No.
I just saying, you know, this is Antifa in Britain. That's the real shit over there in Greece. You know, this is
CERN.
Yeah, this is bullshit. You know, white man tries to copy what they're doing over there.
Yeah, but over here they're trying to copy what they're doing over there.
Exactly. So it comes to show you, because you already know the real right wingers are over there.
What's ultimate Edomites?
Yeah, we call them Edomites. You know. So to speak about Shima Shai, comes to show you that at any
World
moment.
War III. World War III. World War III. World War III. That's what we have. You can destroy America, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, see, China already got concentration camps. They got millions of people in concentration
Yeah, they got concentration camps at the border.
Prison populations and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's why the main thing right now, when that protest shit's happening, the Chinese government's telling everybody, hey man, we're not playing around here. You know, if you want to buck up, you're gonna be in there.
They're gonna be there for a really long time.
For very, no human rights, no, you know how they say, oh, human rights and.
It's basically like a fucking cage.
Yep.
Forgot about it.
Yeah, that's how it is with these other countries, man.
That's horrible.
Yeah, but hey, thank you so for white man for
That's
that.
really horrible, man.
Yep.
I mean, to be honest with me, myself, I'd rather get put to death than get put in the dungeon, man.
But you already know, hey, to speak about Shima, that's why Jake has to always, you know, goes down with a pen.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
he's like,
yeah.
man, I ain't going back to the.
Yeah, I'm with my
back.
death. Yeah, I ain't going back.
I ain't going back. Bugs out, you know?
Fucking shoot out shit.
Hey man, honors amongst 2/3 though.
Oh yeah.
Honor amongst the 2/3.
Like I don't know if you remember you know, the 4 Oakland cops that got killed like 2011. It was Jake.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he got pulled over, and then he was like, he had that spirit on him. I'm not going back to jail.
I ain't going back to jail.
As soon as the cop walks up, you know, starts talking to him,
Yeah.
bam.
Yeah, you going back to jail?
Him and his partner, right?
Yeah.
So, like, they chased him to an apartment complex. I'm going off topic. But yeah, basically, they chased him to an apartment complex. He ran inside his apartment. He had 2 AKs.
Yeah.
So he killed 2 more of them. We got put to death that same day.
Yeah,
but, you know,
it's been a rampage. That's been a rampage.
Rampage,
We're just rampage, just take as much as you can, no line, just go. What's that movie? The movie was the guy who bugs out in LA?
Falling down.
You said, is that the movie Shaka Falling Down?
Falling down with Michael Douglas.
Michael Douglas, yeah, that's gonna be the only deal. Basically, we're gonna be in traffic, we're gonna get hit or something. Go, you know, just for fucking out this shit. Mass murderers, you know, like Jeffrey Dahmer, right?
Jeffrey Dahmer, yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's called-
yeah, people didn't know. People didn't suspect it to be a murder until, you know, the neighbor reported the smell from his fucking apartment.
There was no white kids.
Oh,
Yeah, those are all Jakes. Those are Jakes.
just takes it on stage silent.
Yeah. And you know what he was? He was actually going inside the gay nightclubs out there in Chicago. It was in Milwaukee, right? So what you do, you'll pick up a sodomite Jake. Sodomite is Jake. Take him to his apartment. Basically put him to death. And you know what? He actually keep the body parts refrigerated. Cause he was eating them. You know what he said about it too? He was like, it just tastes like he actually, I forgot what he said, but he actually had like condiments, like ketchup and mustard.
I was in Chicago during that time.
You were at Starbucks?
I was in Chicago during that time.
Oh, okay.
It was like the time, it was like between 19 and the 80s.
He did it 17 times.
He had a big number.
And it was when the guy in the cover, it was Korean.
He got away, right?
The Korean got away.
He got away, and then he was like, hey man, this is what happened to these guys.
Oh, man. You get a little butt naked?
Ready to the streets and shit. And you know, people like, oh, what the fuck is going on, man?
I know.
Hey man, I just broke out of his apartment. This guy is eating body parts and shit.
Yeah, he thought he
Hey,
had,
but that's in the scriptures.
he thought he had the little Korean doped up. But the little Korean didn't take the drug.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, he put it in a drink or something, right?
Yeah.
That's some scary shit, man.
Yeah, that's hell. Hey, if you look at it, I think the apostle did say Jeffrey Dahmer. He was a death angel, right?
Yeah. He was spirit. The Most High put
But you see,
like
that boys
serial
went,
killers and shit. You know?
that boys went
Lord,
and
the
they
spirit on
smoke with him, and they get high, and once they got them high,
He fucking choked the shit out of him.
yeah.
And they said he had like strong hands too. You know, one of his because apparently there's more than one survivor, right? He said that Jeffrey Dahmer, his face was actually changed, like he'll morph into something else.
That was the Korean.
He said that, right?
Yeah.
Man, who knows what that looked
Why
like?
you
Right?
see they're gonna believe?
The police.
No, they didn't believe it.
Yeah, I can't really speak upon it too much, but
Yeah, I didn't go more into it.
I mean, like I try to look like into it, but that's all I can find. Is that one witness that escaped, one survivor, he said that Jeffrey Dahmer's face actually changed,
Yeah.
like into a whole different face. Like man, imagine what that looks like. Hey, but it says in that scripture, didn't Yahushua say, which one of you by taking thought can add 1 cubit unto his stature?
God.
So that you had to have some form of spiritual power to do that.
I mean, well, you know how it is. You know, like actors. You know, when the actors get on the stage or whatever, they change.
They totally changed. And they tell you that it's been coming out. Everyone knows it's the demons taking over.
Yeah, pretty much.
He was dealing with men.
Like oracles and
He was
shit.
about
Oh, you know, because he was eating the people. Because you know, well, in Native Americans they call somebody like that a skinwalker.
Yeah, I forgot what they call it. Yeah, they had a specific name for it.
But they're able to change into the shape of the thing that they ate. I can't really speak too much upon it, but I can only go off what I've heard. Yeah, Ezekiel 30.
Ezekiel 30, that's what it was, huh?
And there's one in Deuteronomy 28. Oh, yes, yeah. I got all this. Let's try Deuteronomy 28. I got it. It's about the curse or the prophet. Oh, yeah, they show you can put that book. They show you can put the book.
I think it must be over here somewhere. Like,
As long as it's edifying.
yeah, kind of fast.
There's also one in the Apocrypha, I think. Like it for stuff.
Yeah, that's all good. Like it, brothers. But yeah, pretty much point out, brothers, man. Hey,
What
man.
they're doing. Isaiah 30:10.
Is that?
Try that one out, that's one.
Like it, brothers, like it. Thought I had it over here for sure.
So Jeremiah 19:9, and then Leviticus 26:29.
Jeremiah 19.
I'll bring out one. And there's also going to be one. There's also one with talking about the Edomites too. I'm bringing.
Yeah, bring the, you might want.
Isaiah 1.
Acá, carnales.
You know it's going to be well with our people too. Our people.
Yeah, man. Yeah, my shirt,
I
man.
can see it. I can clearly see it.
Well, the spirit, I'm going to bring something in Ezekiel, and then you can bring that one shot.
That's actually a good topic.
Yeah, kind of. Again, man, the famines, you know, the food. Chale. Ahí suban, la próxima semana.
Aquí está tu
Ya
brother.
aquí estamos.
Together forever.
Familia.
Son
Shalom.
estos cabrones que son ignorantes, estúpidos.
Van a morir. Sí. morir.
Si y van al infierno porque no tienen corazón.
Pues el infierno es la muerte ahorita. ¿Cuál es el infierno ahorita?
Que se lo lleve, ya, dile.
Que se lo lleve el diablo, ya. Lleve el diablo. Si lo lleve el diablo, Dios los bendiga.
Adios, hermano.
It's Ezekiel 4, and they got bodyguards over here, bro.
Yeah.
So cold, so cold.
I can see if somebody like rises against it, they'll get on.
No, you know, they're just there also just witnesses, you know, whatever.
Witnesses of us doing the work and the work from the outside.
Hey, maybe they'll get it, you know.
Maybe, yeah, hopefully, I mean, they seem sincere.
Yeah, and also, you know,
I hope we get saved.
and also just part of the setup, you know, the Lord wants to have, you know, prices, want to have shaka, want to have all these people, you know.
'Cause, you know, the Lord likes, you know, to be dramatic. The Lord likes drama.
Yeah, he's like Bob Ross. Don't put a couple of wet bags in here. Make it look nice.
Yeah.
You know, something's missing here. Ezekiel 4:13. And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them.
And some all the fake ass food we eat out here.
GMOs.
GMOs.
Yep.
Fucking the McDonald's human flesh.
Yep, like that's what I say. The flavoring of these things, of these foods, they're not real flavors. You can't get that in nature. You know how like when you have too much sugar, right? You don't even want fruits and vegetables anymore.
Nah, you just want that fake ass sugar.
You want the fake ass sugar. Just like when they're gonna taste human meat, they're gonna want human meat.
When I went to the store and I asked for broccoli, woman tell me you eat broccoli. I said, yeah, I eat broccoli. Why you ain't supposed to eat broccoli?
Broccoli is eternally. Did she tell me that? The broccoli is like engineered?
Yeah.
Bro, like cauliflower, see, right? You all, I might have said it before, but you all, Edomites, going into slavery.
Good. Can you take it? Oh, he's going up the truck?
Oh, yeah. I was like,
Can you type in eat their hands first? You should eat their hands. I think it's over here in
try Jeremiah, but it's not.
I know there's one over here in Hosea.
We'll make a new discussion with some daughter.
Yeah, that's the one.
Jeremiah 19:9.
Okay, the
Yeah, I had that mark too. I wasn't sure if this is Ezekiel or Jeremiah.
19, Jeremiah 19 and what?
19:9.
Yeah, there we go. Awesome. This is Jeremiah 19 and 9. Actually, I will start at 8. Let's see. Actually, you know what? I get this.
Get the whole meat off the bone,
man. Jeremiah 19 and 7. And I will make void the counsel of Judah and Jerusalem in this place. Everything's gonna be okay.
All fake ass pastors and shit.
There we go, because the white man and all these other nations know that at any moment this place is gonna be destroyed.
It's gonna be destroyed. Yeah, they know it.
A Mexican has no idea about that. He said, what? America's gonna be destroyed, but I work there.
Yeah, what's that mean?
Like, basically like
no,
saying,
I work there. What's that? What did you just say?
Just pretty much just like America's gonna be destroyed. What? Hell no. Yeah, pretty much, you know.
Yeah, that's what the fucking wacky tacky Christians out here telling these people.
The pastors, the spirit won't bring it out.
If you treat your wife right, you can be alright, man.
Yeah, pay your taxes. That's all you gotta do. Pay your taxes, pay your tithes, go to work, be a good slave.
You won't be destroyed.
And everything.
Totally. If you do exactly what this pastors tell you, and not hearkening to our words, it's gonna be destroyed, man.
That's right. Jeremiah 5 and 26. For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap and they catch men. As a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore they are become great and waxen rich. You know?
That's all these fucking what you can use that for these cops, all these black cops, right?
Yeah.
You can also use that for these fucking wacky ass Christians out here, man.
Jeremiah 6 and 14. They have healed also the hurt of the daughter of my people slightly, saying, peace, peace, where there is no peace.
Yeah, okay, just pay your taxes, you'll be alright.
Everything's good.
You know goddamn well you'll be miserable as hell, man.
America's not going to be destroyed.
Yeah.
World War III ain't going to happen.
Yeah, that's what they're not telling you. And by them not telling you, they're slightly healing the wound.
And more than anything, your identity, your heritage.
They're not. If they're not telling you who the Israelites are, they're slightly healing that wound.
Yeah, slightly healing that wound. Jeremiah 19 and 7. And I will make void the counsel of Judah and Jerusalem in this place.
Hey, Texas.
I will cause them to fall by the sword before their enemies, and by the hands of them that seek their lives, and their carcasses will I give to be meat for the fowls of the heaven and for the beasts of the earth.
Meaning you're gonna die in this land, man.
Yeah, man. You already see Central Americans in the border.
Yeah, put to death. No, I was gonna. Can you bring out the beginning of that verse again?
Okay. It says Jeremiah 19:7, and I will make void the counsel of Judah and Jerusalem in this place, and I will cause them to fall by the sword before their enemies.
That's why you got some pastors getting stabbed to death, man. These fucking churches.
Yep.
Churches getting shut up and shit.
Oh yeah. Especially by white people.
Edomites.
White people come up and like, oh, blacks, Latinos, cool.
Yeah. That's what's going on.
That's what it is. Throw a grenade, throw a ball.
Oh yeah. And I know during MLK, when MLK was like Martin Luther King was, talking all this shit, right? Yeah. There's a whole bunch of bombings going on.
Exactly. The church bombings,
Church bombings. And And then I think there was like a little Judite girl. They put her in a white school and
Oh yeah, one of the first ones to get migrated and they were mixed.
Yeah. I know there was some bombings. A bomb that was involved.
To try to say, oh, we're mad. We don't want this to happen. Pretty much the community, the white community says we don't want this assimilation to happen, so we're gonna make a point to say that black people are not safe and black churches are not safe. You're not safe. Like that's why they would put the crosses in the burning, right?
Yeah, burning
crosses. Be like, you're not welcome here. You're not,
Hey, matter of fact, Martin Luther King. That's a perfect example of that scripture.
People.
Healing the wound of our, slightly healing the wound of our people.
I have a dream.
There was in the South alone. They were in the islands.
Oh, okay.
In the Virgin Islands, they were burning crosses.
Okay. The Virgin Islands, and that's where they got it from.
They got it from them people in Mississippi.
Esau, man.
Oh yeah, that's why they had that movie, Burning Mississippi.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, they used to always have us watch the movie, that movie in high school. We used to always talk about such.
Same tactic. Burning Mississippi? I gotta check it out.
Yeah, check it out. Hey, check out this movie, Akil. Burning Mississippi.
So you gotta check it out.
This is gonna make you feel some type of way, man.
The only one I saw was burning in Birmingham, or something, bombing in Birmingham?
Yeah, we're talking about those three missing so-called slaves. They ran away.
Can't remember.
And the FBI agents that came to look for them.
Oh yeah, kind. Yeah. And they were and the whole community was like, I didn't see none.
Then they got put to death, right?
I think so. Yeah.
And they got put because that shit in the beginning of the movie. Like I think there was a car crash, right? And then they just walked up and it's awesome.
Yeah, Esau for you, man.
That's Esau. And then they sent the 3 federal agents to go investigate that shit, right?
Yeah,
one of them was only one of them was trying to find out what really happened.
Oh yeah.
Seriously.
All the other white people were like, just let it go, just let it be an unsolved mystery, whatever.
Yeah. In reality, they know what happened to those kids.
Yeah.
And there's only that one Edomite. He was like, you think he could have been in jail? He really wanted to find out what happened.
I mean,
That's what that whole movie was about.
could have been.
And this is based off a true story.
Yeah, God. Let me stay out my shit shut. But come to show you though, like Jake does something, barely kind of gets involved with the incident. Oh man, it got to be him. We have no proof, but it has to be him. They didn't do it that way with everybody else in the community. White man's innocent no matter what.
Yeah, no matter what.
You can be right there next to the dude and they'll still be like, have you seen anything, sir? Oh, he went that way.
Yeah, blood on his hand and shit.
Yeah, you put blood on my hand too. With the knife here too.
I just picked it up.
And then they're gonna have a look, test up witnesses. They're gonna have to link up everything. They're gonna have all kinds of forensics. It's like,
it could be like, okay, that guy's 100% guilty. They'll fucking put everyone to death.
oh no, but he was mentally disturbed.
Yeah,
We had a psychological evaluation on the guy. He's obviously off. He's not right.
Yeah, let's just give him 3 years.
Yeah, maybe. And obviously get him in a special prison.
Yeah, special prison. Yeah, all fucking COs that cater to him and shit.
Yep. Says, and I will cause them to fall by the sword before their enemies, and by the hands of them that seek their lives.
Martin Luther King, man.
Hey man, beautiful. Malcolm X.
Malcolm X, yeah.
All these people,
He got put to death.
Yeah.
By sword.
Yep, Che Guevara.
Perfect example.
Yeah, Che Guevara. All these people, man. Marcos. I mean, not you, Marcos. You coming soon. But yeah, you're coming soon. Nat Turner. There you go. To the spirit. So it comes to show you that every time we try to rise up and stuff, hey man, he's always right there. The enemy's right there, man. All right. That's why we have to wait on the Lord at the end of the day for all this, man. Because at the end of the day, I've been trying to consult with the with a hero. Which you know, obviously everything's for his appointed time, like Judas Maccabeus. You know, he led us
Took
to
your wings?
Yep, took your wings to the spirit. You know.
Same spirit. I know that's Maccabeus to the. You see how big his arms was?
Yeah, he was a mighty man, right?
He was a mighty man. Yeah.
He was a mighty man.
And there ain't no other person in the world that I see that has arms like I was gonna say Judas Maccabeus. Tookie Williams, man.
Tookie Williams, man. Prison push-ups. Get it.
Yeah.
Carcasses. It says and by the hands of them that seek their lives, and their carcasses will I give to be meat for the fowls of the heaven and for the beasts of the earth.
Meaning you're gonna put the death in this land, man.
Yep. And I will make this city desolate and a hissing. Everyone that passeth thereby shall be astonished and hiss because of all the plagues thereof.
Yeah, everyone's gonna look at America after it gets destroyed as a reminder of okay, this is what happens when you do sinful things.
That's what's happening. Remember what happened like 2 years ago, a year ago? It was like earthquake, hurricane, then storm, then the civil unrest, this and that. All that's gonna happen in America, man.
All at once. Yeah, all at once.
And it's gonna be crazy shit, civil unrest, and then the next thing you know,
Oh shit! The next thing you know,
all at the fucking same time, man. It's gonna be hilarious.
it's gonna be hilarious. You know, meanwhile, the man of the Lord is gonna be kicking back. You know, women, right? Tequila.
Hey, Lord willing.
And some of them are gonna be in prison to get put to death.
A spirit.
That's like,
There was an Ishikar passed by with a big ass truck. They had a big ass ball of tequila.
oh shit.
They're drinking it. They passed by and look at the sun and everything. Throw out the bottle of tequila. Yeah.
Kwame Yasharala. Kwame Yasharala.
Pretty much, man. So hey, that's gonna be us for the spirit of Bashimasha, you know.
Some of us gonna be in prison, you know. But hey, whatever it takes for America to be destroyed, you know, fast. You know?
Yep.
Stay away from them people.
The 2/3. Yep.
I'm not going to be around them.
No, hell no.
Yeah, pray to the Lord that, you know, it won't happen like that,
Don't
you know.
really need what they got.
No, they're good because they're gonna be reactive. They're gonna be like,
They're gonna be all in the civil, they're gonna be part of the civil unrest.
yeah.
The race wars, that's included, that's included in the civil unrest.
They're gonna
The
react.
civil unrest is really talking about the Civil War. Basically, this shit's gonna be so rough out here, you know. You know, 2/3 gonna resort to breaking into fucking buildings and shit.
Yeah, they already are.
I mean, yeah, they're already doing it, but you know, it's gonna be more a more frequent thing,
Yep.
more constant thing.
The average person who went to work was nice to everybody. Now he's robbing people.
Now he's robbing.
Now he's robbing
Lost his job.
Yep.
Red.
He says,
Shoot the whole fucking workplace up.
man, you already know, bro. Like, that's what's gonna happen, man. You know,
Right here.
because they know that all these people, the only reason they're nice to each other is because they have food. You know, and because they're leaving each other alone. I leave everybody alone. I'm nice to everybody. As soon as they have no food, as soon as someone bumps into them, crosses them, takes something that's not there, they're gonna turn to animals.
Animals.
Like, what, that's my shoe.
Cold-blooded animals. Hey, remember that video I showed you with the Jake beating the shit out the other Jake?
Oh yeah, just like
Yeah, he's already knocked out.
He's already knocked out. He's like, fuck you. He's already dead. You know.
Yeah, basically, he's dead. And that person's still in General Hospital to this day. Man.
Shit, man. It says I got some real quick. It says 1 Peter 4:2 that he no longer shall live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men, but to the will of the Most High. For the time past of our life may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles, when we walked in lasciviousness, lust, excess of wine, revelings, banqueting, abominable idolatries, where they think it's strange that you run out with them to the same excess of right, speaking evil of you.
Here's a perfect example of that, okay? When Jake was in the world, Jake be all into sports and shit, right?
Yeah.
And that Super Bowl spirit, right?
Yeah.
You had a fucking bacon and shit, right?
Oh, okay, guys.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Super Bowl Sundays, everybody
Yeah,
fucking barbecue and
barbecuing,
shit.
yeah, like the spirit of mirth.
Hella Budweiser shit.
Oh, cans everywhere. Whose can is this?
Yeah. See, when it comes to the truth, you look at that, that's nothing, man. This shit is vain.
If you forget about it, it's like it's Super Bowl. Like, oh, for real? Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, cool.
It's Christmas. It's Halloween. Like, oh, again?
Yeah, I'm tired of this. I mean, really, you're like, I'm tired of this shit, man.
Yeah, man. You don't even care because we're not looking forward to those things.
We're looking forward to the kingdom.
We're looking at the news. We look forward to that. We speculate. We meditate. You know. So when prophecies do happen, like something with Iran, that's what gets us excited. Oh shit, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
The mark of the beast.
Oh,
Oh, here
the
we go.
ballistics missile test.
Oh shit, yeah. Like Shaka was just telling us, the war games this week, and also Korea firing those missiles, man. Hey, You know, that's what Shaka and us are looking into, man. That's what excites us, what keeps us going, keeps us, keeps us not depressed, keeps us forward, gives us that hope, man.
Yeah, that's what makes us happy. I'm a goddamn fucking school, the beginning of the school year. It's gonna be Halloween soon, man. That's fuck all that shit.
You see these Tesla workers, it's like this guy driving a Tesla. You know he works for a good company. He's all sad driving his car. You know, that's nothing to look forward to.
I'm like, if anything, we're more happier than them. He got way more money than us.
Because we have something to look forward to. We have that hope, man. While these crackers, man, their hope is America doesn't get nuked. that's their hope. Their hope is that we're wrong.
And earlier didn't she say truth shall set you free?
Truth shall set you free. Hey, you know, and again, that's what we say, man. We'd rather bet that America will be destroyed because everything seems to be going that way, and to be betting that America won't be destroyed because obviously that's not part of the thing. That's not the case.
Not the case.
And anybody who's
Black child is mad because he loses his money.
he's losing his money, he's losing his money. His time is over. It's done.
If you're not in the spirit of America's gonna be destroyed, you're depressed as hell, man.
And you know it. It's like when someone's drinking, someone's drinking something. It's like calm down. They want to get more. They want to get back high again.
Because they can't deal with the reality of this place.
Exactly. So now that his high is getting low, he's trying to stay high. You're not going to. You're just chasing the dragon.
It chasing the dragon.
He's chasing the dragon.
It's not the same as the first time.
Yep. You know. So Trump was that was his last bump for America. After this, man, you'll wake up one day.
Pride draft coming soon, boy.
That's
like
right.
1942, boys. Ready
know.
for that, boy?
Nothing under the sun. And then it says, Jeremiah 19:9, and I will cause them to eat the flesh of their sons and the flesh of their daughters, and they shall eat every one flesh of his friend and deceit and straightness, wherein their enemies and they that seek their life shall straighten them. So
okay, look, I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna break down like this. For that prophecy to be fulfilled, right? Of course people gotta have a little taste of flesh, right? That's what these McDonald's and shit, all that cheap ass fucking chicken nuggets and shit.
Yep.
That's what that's doing, man.
Yep.
It's conditioning people to have that taste for human flesh. So when all this shit shut down, that's gonna be a thought in their head. Oh man, this guy looks tasty.
And you already know, when you're starving, you can smell something burning from like miles away.
Oh yeah,
You're like,
that shit, yeah.
I smell something.
Yeah, that's gonna make you more hungry. That's gonna make you want to go to it.
People are gonna flock to it. They're gonna get to it, and next thing you know, they're surrounded by cannibals.
It's called cannibalism.
Cannibalism.
I'm gonna bring this out too. This is Isaiah 49:26. And I will feed them that oppress thee with their own flesh, and they shall be drunken with their own blood as with sweet wine. And all flesh shall know that I'm not saying I'm just reading the prophecy, that I, the Lord Yahweh, am thy Savior and thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob. Okay, so in Proverbs it also says that they that dig a pit shall fall in their end, right?
Yeah,
So that's another trap that they try to get us in. Okay, we have a taste for human flesh because we eat McDonald's. You see, the Lord's gonna actually make you eat your own fucking sons, man.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. And you know, like we say, man, it's not going to be necessarily because you want to, it's because you're going to have to.
And plus, the Lord's going to put that spirit on you to do it.
Yeah, you already know when you get to, especially these people, that's why it's funny. You're asking people to fast for 24 hours, 48 hours.
Yeah.
You tell me I'm not going to drink water or eat for 24 hours, I'll die.
I'll
die. I'll die. You know, they can't go 24, 48 hours without eating. So how much more when you're stressed out, you don't know what the hell's going on.
All this chaos is going on.
You're tired.
And you're thinking about the future, which there is no future really here.
And you're smelling that shish kebab.
Oh yeah, perfect example. Perfect example.
Right there, man.
Get ready to eat your sons, boy.
That's right.
Piece of shit.
Isaiah 65:12. It says 11. For ye are they that forsake the Lord, that forgot my holy mountain, that prepare a table for that truth, and that furnish a drink offering unto that number. Therefore I will number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, you did not answer. When I spake, you did not hear. But did evil before my eyes, and did choose that word I delighted not.
Right? Yeah, you know, there's a majority of our people that walk by and they don't hear the word. You know, they refuse to hear the word, you know.
Yep.
And now that time's coming to an end, man.
And it's funny because we're the only people giving them that warning. There's no way in hell anybody else in the world, not the TV, not their parents, not their teachers, not the professors, no one is telling them that.
Not the theological professors.
Typical white crackers, faggot ass niggas. They ain't gonna tell them about World War III.
Yeah.
All right? I'm such are people. Anybody here really listening because they're not on the truth. They're not telling anybody about what's really gonna happen.
There's only a small remnant. A small remnant that's out here telling the truth.
And the
we got a question.
It's gonna be all right.
Everything's gonna be alright. That's why when they see us, when they see us turn up, they're like, everything's gonna be alright.
It's not gonna be alright, man.
Everything's gonna be alright.
I mean, it is. It's not gonna be alright, but it is gonna be alright.
Everything's gonna be alright. Lord willing. Rat this out.
Y'all rat this out.
But they tell them they're going to be all right.
Yeah.
Just believe in Jesus Christ.
believe in Christopher Columbus, man.
Everything's gonna be alright.
Believe in Christopher Columbus.
All you gotta do is believe in Jesus Christ. That's a song. That is a song. I think we'll love a very lovely song. You know, Dave gets a guitar out and starts, oh Jesus.
Oh yeah. Just JB all in the spread too. And not only that, no, and the fucking wacky churches that start breaking down the fucking dance.
Everybody start doing the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Look at this shit, man. Isaiah,
We get turned up for Yahweh Shai.
that's the only one, man. Anyway, how much more in this day? Isaiah 65:13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power. Behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. Alright?
Yeah, it's not, you can't. I mean, you can't really. That really breaks itself down, really.
Yeah.
You know, if you serve the Lord, you know the Lord's gonna be with you. Man.
Yeah.
The Lord's gonna feed you. You know, give you what you need. Before you. The scriptures even say too, the Lord knows what you need before you even ask Him.
Psalms 22.
Bring it out.
23rd Psalm.
Bring it out. I got some real quick blends on that. No, I'll get this for that. Hebrews 6:10. For the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have shown toward His name, and they administer to the saints, and like the brother always says, and do minister.
Do minister, you gotta keep doing it, man.
So we're putting our money in the piggy bank right now. Mess with cash out when all hell breaks loose, man.
And we don't have no money to give, so what do we give? Our bodies.
Yeah, that's
Live
good.
a sacrifice.
Our
you know?
time more than anything, because time is the most valuable thing a human person can give. Right? Go ahead, I'll finish it off.
And you know, this is what the elder wanted.
Yep.
Psalm 23, the Lord is my shepherd, Lord Yahweh is my shepherd, I shall not want. It goes to show you that the Lord knows what you need before you even ask for it. Because it's the Lord who's really your It's the Lord who took that away from you, really.
If you don't wait to God, you don't get nothing.
Yeah, and then even us just having the truth, that's already like a clue. Like, hey, if He gave us the truth, then
Yeah, He gave us the truth, but
Do you get food to eat?
that's the talent that we're working on increasing. Instead of putting it in a napkin,
You didn't come to them with nothing.
Yep.
But they didn't know, they don't know that it was the Lord of righteousness.
Nope, they want to invest in this world. In spirit.
because they can't see, the majority of people, they can't see how the Lord works. They can't see the Lord. You know, really, ultimately.
They can't understand.
You know, they say, like the scriptures say, you know, above all the churches in the world get wisdom. You know, because everything else could be stolen. So, yeah, man, you know knowing who you are, your
You
history.
got to wait till God.
Wait for the Lord to suffer, you really. See, these people don't understand that the Lord is working all the time. All the time, He doesn't stop.
Hey, do you believe the Lords are with us?
Yeah, I believe the Lord is with His people, you know.
Only the people, right, Joseph?
Yeah.
All tribes?
Well,
Yeah.
ultimately the Lord is with all the tribes, but you know, the prophecy is two-thirds of the Israelites in America, they have to get put to death.
Yep. And all the elect are going to be safe out of this destruction.
Not only that, the elect and the families of the elect and those who pertain to the elect. You know what I mean?
It says, Revelation 7:3.
Women and children.
saying, heard not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. Of the tribe of Judah were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Reuben were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Gad were sealed 12,000, and so on and so forth. You know, and everything's predestination, because it says the foundation of the earth, the ones who were going to make it, they're going to make it. You know,
He said,
And the ones that not want to make it, who's that?
the ones who pretty much who don't get it.
They don't get it, right?
No, they
even
want to
though,
don't get
even though they're in the 12 tribes, right?
Yeah, they don't
they
get
don't
it.
get it.
And what-
So they still going to fall under that.
Yeah, they'll come back in the kingdom in the right mind, you know, and then everything will make sense, you know. But unfortunately, the pain of dying, that's the thing. We're all going to make it in the kingdom, we're all going to be cool and everything, but it's about skipping that initial death right now till it gets established, because the bombs are coming. So we have to get over the bombs to get to the kingdom. The kingdom's over the bombs, so we have to get over the bombs, you know.
Those that don't stay.
And the ones who don't get over the bombs,
Bombs don't stay.
they stay.
Unfortunately, right?
Exactly. I got it for you real quick. It says,
So the things you got to repent.
yep.
Even if you repent, still,
No, because everything's predestined, you know, and that's part of the part of you being scared.
Right.
You know,
You gotta have that fear of the Lord.
yeah, because we don't know, we really, no one knows who's gonna be saved.
Until that day, because you know we can come out here. Every day, right? But we're still gonna be unsure if we're gonna be saved. That's why I gotta have that fear of the
Yeah,
Lord.
we can do all the things based on all that supposedly our lives, but we don't know.
So what you guys doing is you guys saving your soul and spirit, right?
Trying to.
And by that, and us doing that is coming down here, you know, preaching to save those who believe.
Right,
Yep.
right. And those that don't believe, you know,
Yeah, you're
well,
gonna put to death, you know.
Yeah, and we're not really losing sleep over that
No, we're not.
because he's, you know, it's his game plan. If we had our own world, we created things, maybe we would have done little things different.
Right.
But it's not our world.
it's not right.
Yeah, nah, it's his world, you know.
Ultimately, if it's set up for you to be saved, then you know the Lord's gonna you're
So
gonna be
you
saved.
guys doing the same thing with Esau?
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
He's the devil.
He's the devil,
Yeah,
right?
you know.
Yeah.
If you know the word Esau, you know.
Yeah. Because I've been trying to read on to listen to the other Israelites.
Yeah.
We teach what Great Millstone teaches, which is the pure, unadulterated doctrine.
The Old Testament or the New Testament?
Both.
Both, right?
Not only that, and you gotta have this too. This will take it out in 1890 for a reason. Because it tells you who the Edomites were.
The Edomites.
It tells you
Because it was all the same thing. She had both in the stomach, right?
Exactly.
Was it the Edomite and what's the other one?
Jacob.
Jacob, right?
Yeah, I'll bring it out.
But see, even God knew that, right?
Yeah. That's why I got something to back it up. Because sometimes, you know, it sounds unfair, right?
Right.
Why would he do that? What would make somebody evil, right? And not make him good, right?
Hey, that goes to show you the Lord can do what he wants.
Yeah, you know, that's why it kind of scares you. You know, everything he does is scary. It's just like, almost like some mafia capo
I'm
movie.
trying to put that in my mind, you know, like,
Yeah.
because you can't spread the hate.
Hey, we understand, we get it, because, you know, if we say defending our nation, defending ourselves, right? They see it as an offensive. You know, right?
But see, to care
Because
about
any of these 12 tribes, there's no Europe in there at all.
We
There's
were
not Spain in there at all.
we were scattered around those areas. We did roll a lot of black people in West.
Yeah, because I'm Guatemala, so I see that similar, right?
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
It's the same thing with me, you know. So it's like we would consider Zebulon, Guatemala, Panama.
Right,
You know,
right.
my mom's Mexican, but it goes by the father.
Okay.
So my dad's
yeah,
one-
but father seed. It's always got to be the seed.
Exactly, you know, yep. But I got some real quick just to back you up. It's Sirach 33 and 10. And all men are from the ground, and Adam was created of earth. In much knowledge the Lord had divided them and made their ways diverse. Some of them had he blessed and exalted,
Israelites.
and some of them had he sanctified and set near himself,
Israelites.
but some of them had he cursed and brought low
Some Israelites and Edomites.
and turn out their places. As the clay is in the potter's hand to fashion it at his pleasure, so man is in the hand of him that made him,
Meaning the Lord made every man for his will.
to render to them as liketh him best. Good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. So look upon all the works of the Most High. There are two, and two, one against another.
And I'm gonna bring this out to back you up and to confirm what you say. It's Genesis 25 and 23. And the Lord Yahweh said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb. Hey, the Lord ranks affairs,
Got
right?
2 nations in the womb.
And 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. And I'm skipping forward to verse 25. Remember what I said, the elder shall serve the younger.
Right.
And the first one came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. That just goes to show you that, hey, these so-called Americans, they're going to be under us when the kingdom comes.
Yeah, and if you want to skip some of the spiritual stuff, let's just look at history and politics right now, right?
That's what I was looking at.
Let's look at it. Okay,
Yeah,
now
yeah,
check it
yeah.
out.
Second Ezra.
Second Ezra 6 and 6. Then did I consider these things, and they were all made through me alone, and through none other, by me, and also they should be ended, and by none other. Then answered I and said, why shall be the parting asunder of the times? And when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
See, we're in the middle of that transition right
We're in the
now.
middle of that, right?
Yeah, and then
So what about the Moabites?
Oh, the Moabites,
servants.
they're
Moabites.
servants. They're just in the midst.
Yeah, but again, you know, our nation is been scattered everywhere, you know?
Exactly.
So like Bruce Lee, we always use that as an example.
Yeah, he died
You
the
know?
day before my birthday.
You know, Bruce Lee, spirit, everything is fast. To this day, everybody loves Bruce Lee.
Right.
You know, just like people worship in music and sports and cooking and inventions.
Well, all the sports and all that's all made up because it's all like an arena. You know what I'm saying?
The
So
Roman
it's like
Coliseum.
Roman Coliseum. Yeah,
Exactly.
right.
Even ultimate.
All that. All
See what I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah.
And who the football stars. Yes. You know? So just real quick, this, Matthew 24 and 21.
I don't know if-
Actually, we'll start real quick. I think we'll start 21. We'll go 21. Matthew 24 and 3. And he sat upon the Mount of Olives, and the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. Go to 21. For then shall be great tribulation on such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no nor ever shall be. And except those days shall be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
That's why they want the global warming. You notice the days are getting shorter. I'm gonna bring this out. This is back of it's back of what I was saying earlier about the 2/3 and the 1/3.
Starvation too, right?
Everything, all the famines.
Everything, all the famines.
All at the same time.
Same
Famine,
time.
even the earthquakes.
The silver unrest, the wars.
Everything.
The Lord's gonna come back in the midst of all that.
It's like a movie. It's all climax, you know?
Already started the food, man.
So I got this for you. This is Zechariah 13 and 9. And I will bring the third part through the fire. See the elect, 144,000, they're part of that 1/3. And will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, which is Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power. Yes, so the elect 144,000 and 12,000 men from each tribe,
So
they're
where
part of the 1/3. Where am I?
No, I'm saying, what is love your neighbor and love all? What is that?
See, the neighbor is talking about a fellow Israelite.
Because his book is first and foremost, it's like, I'm his father, right?
Right.
Here, son, here's instructions about the nation, here's the Constitution, how to treat your fellow American.
Right.
And then it's like this Constitution.
That's a good name. That's a name.
Follow your fellow Hebrew Israelites. Your neighbor is what? Your fellow Hebrew Israelite.
Fellow Hebrew Israelite.
You know, so that
If there's any.
there's any left.
Right.
And again, we'll go to James real quick. Just to kind of, because even some people say, the New Testament is for everybody now. You know, it became
They
universal.
changed it anyway.
But it's actually talking about the Israelites that are scattered in all the other nations.
Yeah, because now, if anything, now we got international. You know, the Bible all of a sudden went from national to international because our people were taking international abroad. You know?
Paul wrote the letter to the Romans. It's talking about the Israelites that are living in Rome at the time.
Yeah. And then
So
here's
pretty much the same concept.
And here's James, the letter of James, right? Because all these are letters to us. You know?
Right. James.
Right?
Yeah.
James 1 and 1. James, a servant of God and of the Lord Yahushua Mashiach, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting. You know? My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, at the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have perfection work, that ye be perfected, interior, wanting, and nothing. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God that giveth to all men liberally and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. So, you know, it's like, in the future, for you guys, for you 12 tribes, this is for you. And it's kind of manifesting itself because the white man doesn't even want this book anymore. Now he's an atheist. Now he believes in science and all this other crap.
So the first people were Native Americans, so it goes from Africa, right? Africans, Native Americans, and Latinos, right?
Yeah, because I got something real quick just to...
So we are the chosen ones.
Pretty much. Yeah, we're the chosen nation. And out of those chosen nation, the ones that get the chosen of that chosen nation, the elites basically.
Yeah.
They're the elite, basically our elites of our nation, the cream of the crop basically. They're the ones who are gonna make it. You know, that's why we're striving. Like, we want to be cream of the crop. You know, you know, it's like a football, like a basketball team making it up to the team or not. You know, everybody wants to try out, but who's gonna make the cut? You know.
Okay.
Yeah. So here we go. This is
so literally you can preach here all day, but as long as if you don't repent, if you're not honest, then you're out here, so you're still not gonna be elite, right?
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
You gotta be spiritual, awakened, and
Exactly.
put yourself out there.
You gotta walk the walk.
You know how to say personal relationship? That's a personal thing, you know?
You gotta have that personal relationship with the Most High.
Yeah, because you know, we can all be all finesse each other all day and stuff like on this holy great oratory. You know?
I'll be like, I've been out all week.
I want to be safe.
Actually, that's the spirit you shouldn't be.
Stay fearful. Never.
Stay fearful. And the elder was breaking breaking it down earlier in the week. A brother that has that has more faith than a weaker brother, than a brother that has less faith. You know, the person with the most faith should try to increase the younger brother's faith. And that's why when I'll be like, okay, that's why when I tell all the things that happen to me, that's what I'm trying to do.
Anyway,
He's the shepherd.
should wait, right?
And it hurts because patience means to suffer.
That's right.
So it sucks. So, you know, we can get a gun, we can organize them amongst each other real quick.
40 years or something like that.
Yeah, Noah prophesied for 100 years.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, there you go. He's like an example, right?
That's the way to show your faith. Too, you know?
Exactly.
I got something real quick. It says, recovering history, constructing race, right? The Indian, black, and white roots of Mexican Americans. It's page 51. It says, Gina Sepulveda, a juridical scholar, became the most influential spokesman in Spain, arguing in favor of enslaving Indians. Sepulveda wrote several inflammatory books demonizing Indians. His most famous text, Democrates Alter, received a favorable reception throughout Spain. He asserted that Indians were savages without souls, a view that countered the Catholic Church interpretation of Indians as descendants of the lost tribe of Israel.
Because they brought Catholicism to it,
They're-
though. Spain, right?
The book is the book, right? Now it's how you interpret the doctrine, how you interpret it. So they brought their interpretation of the Bible.
Yeah,
Jesus,
exactly. Brainwashing.
pretty much, you know?
Yeah.
Because
I like that bag, man. Where'd you get that bag at?
Guatemala.
Guatemala?
Yeah, I got it from Guatemala, bro.
Yeah, my mom got me this from Guatemala. Little bracelet. She just came back.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's a little bracelet or something, you know?
That's better than mine. I got this one.
Okay.
You know what?
Semana Santa, you know how it be.
Yeah,
That used to be the sugar bag.
The sugar bags, that's right. And coffee.
Oh,
Coffee
shit, that's the bags they use to transport.
bag. Yeah, and the coffee,
The
too.
potato sacks.
Yeah, and coffee.
The coffee.
Oh,
The coffee.
Yeah, the best.
They put the coffee beans in there.
Yeah, that's what
The
the
best coffee comes from Guatemala.
It does.
Hey, you already know, it's America. So it's us, they're in order to reach you, you know, my guys.
Exactly, yeah, it's all.
You know that you know the Israelites are black,
Yeah, they are.
dark skin.
Even Spain. Well, why is Spain taking everybody to Spain? Originally? Why did they over Europe? Working as a Renaissance. That's like taking us out,
Right, yeah.
painting everything.
Paying everything. It's like that Jesus you worship now. That's actually Christopher Columbus
himself.
Yeah, some sell, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard he was a child molester too.
Yeah, he was.
He do everything. I mean, you know, back then, yeah.
You know, and that's normal in white culture. You know, you're a pedophile. You
That's
know,
right.
you know,
We're going for women and children first. You know, whatever, right?
whatever.
Yeah.
These are children. Yeah,
Yeah.
Pocahontas.
that too, yeah.
You know, and she was like 11 years old. So what's wrong with this guy? You know?
And not only that guy, what's his name? Caesar Borgia,
Yeah,
who Christopher Columbus was through reincarnation. Yeah, he had sex and murdered his sister. To show you how sick this devil is.
Yeah, that was sick.
Because
That
they
was
put
ugly.
him to death in Haiti. That's where they killed him. They killed him in Haiti. Because
They killed him in Little Haiti.
in Haiti. The island.
Yeah.
But back then it wasn't Haiti. It was Hispaniola.
New Española. Nueva.
Hispaniola.
New Española. New Española.
Because it was, the whole thing was one country. There was no division. We Haiti and the Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
But the U.S. government that went and divided the island in two and made one Haiti and the other one French, Spanish.
All the colonization. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, the colonization that's going on now too. What's going on with Trump? What he doing with border and all that?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, the same thing.
We were just talking about the jails. That's legalized slavery. Slavery never went away. They just kind of legalized it. Now you're behind a building. No one looks at you, but you're still a slave.
Yeah, I'm still
The
slave.
thing
I was part of that
the
circle.
thing
You
is,
see what I'm saying? Yeah, we just talk about. That's the circle of our people, man.
Sure.
In and out, in and out.
Yeah, I just got put in the system like this recently for the first time.
that's why they telling the Mexicans to kill the Southern Valley,
Yeah,
to keep their people up.
yeah.
Keep the Guatemalan, the El Salvador,
Honduras.
and everybody else.
Everybody off.
Because they want to
scared.
they want to they want to take over Mexico.
Yeah, they do.
I'll hold it.
That's the problem.
Yeah,
Well, you see, a lot of these Mexicans don't know that.
yeah, a lot of them don't know that.
That Trump gonna make them special. Trump ain't gonna make them special.
Yeah, and then you see how I
He's
said
gonna come there and take over.
Yep. And you see how it's set up too against the black people.
Well, the same thing they did with Obama. He was.
Oh yeah. We got a black president.
Yeah, just a puppet, though. You know what I mean? He was the worst. He deported a lot of people too.
Yeah. More than Trump
More
right so
than
far,
that,
right?
yeah.
Yep. But it's that deepness. You wouldn't expect it from him, right?
No.
You wouldn't expect him to do such a thing.
God, he said he didn't.
Yeah, that's what he said.
And he put all the Mexicans to sleep with giving them green cards for being students or whatever, the Dream Act and all that stuff, and then just whoop, you know, playing with emotions, playing with people's lives. People, you know, of course they'll blame Obama and Trump, but at the end we don't know. It's the system. It's just the banking, the rich family, the ones who control.
Monopoly.
Pretty much. Yeah, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the real owners of this place.
People that they were going to be legal, and then they find out they wasn't legal.
Yeah. And then they got all the scope, they got the records, they know where they live, they got, you know, it's like, you just turned yourself in. You know, you got your DNA fingerprints.
You know that Hitler, he killed the fake Jews. Is that how it goes?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
But he protected the real Jews. I don't know if that's true.
Yeah.
So, that's what I got from history.
I guess,
I'm letting it run out too.
I don't know too much about him protecting too much of the real Jews, but he knew, because when you look at some of his research, he was a big historian. That's why he got to the spirit he was in, because
It came from, remember when the Queen of
Mary Antoinette.
the King of England, when they declared that Israel, the nation of Israel,
Oh, yeah.
they made it their colony.
Yeah, that was part of the plan.
And they made
That's part
it
of the
so
plan.
that any white person who were going to pay enough money could be a Jew.
That's why we say the Holo hoax, you know, because the people, the Holo
that
hoax,
was
yeah,
the
they would use it
thing.
as an excuse to go inside Israel
White
and
person.
take it over,
That
you know.
the King of England said that they could be a Jew.
If they had enough money to pay.
Yep.
Most likely, that makes sense, man. It makes perfect sense.
Yep. Yeah, and then if you ever get a chance, check this one out too. Subscribe. It pretty much just talks about the history, because they're really Khazarians. The Khazars, they were converts.
But the word Khazar is really another way to say Caesar.
Yep. Yes, sorry. Yeah.
We got to the 12 I think.
Cut.
I think.
They're gonna get back into that.
Yeah.
Caesar said if you had enough money, you could be a Roman.
Yeah.
You could be a Roman unless you were rich.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Poor person couldn't be Roman Catholic.
Yeah. Okay.
Couldn't be in the church.
Well, even to this day, who are the real Roman Catholics? There's a white man. Because our people think, you know, Mexicans, Latinos, we think, I'm just a Catholic, I'm Catholic, right? We don't know anything about Catholicism. We're not even part of the politics. All we do is just go in and sit down, put our money, and we say we're Catholics.
Not only that, and we eat a piece of bread.
And we eat a piece of bread
A wafer.
and some shitty-ass wine.
That's wine.
You know,
and then we're saved.
And now we're saved. You know,
They're the worst. They've molested kids and all that too, though. Right?
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
all
That's that, in scriptures, they calls them the false prophet.
false prophet.
Yeah, they have the colleges, they have the schools. You know?
That's why it's kind of hard to go to church. You know what I mean? For me, it's kind of hard to go to church.
Yeah, it's like waking up.
You know, yeah.
We're waking up.
And plus, you just feel weird in there. You know?
But they had one, he was
Like
a
you have no
pedophile.
opinion,
He
you can't
was
say anything.
a church.
Yeah, whatever the fucking the guy in the road says.
Yeah, whatever he says is law.
They took him and sent him to LA. But he was molesting them kids right down there.
Yep.
Oh, but yeah, whenever these so-called pastors that say, "Oh, I'm going on a trip out of town," I'm going out of town to have sex with little
missionary
boys.
trip.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, especially that. I'm going on a missionary trip to Guatemala.
Meaning he's gonna go sodomize some little boys in Guatemala.
The little poor Indios, you know. We know what they're about, you know.
They're gonna come back as altar boys.
Altar boys, yep.
And they actually were the ones that brought disease out there too.
Oh yeah.
Everything.
Syphilis and shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
It's all hand in hand. The military and the church. When they came in the boat, they had both the dudes. It's psychology, and then the army. If you didn't bow down to that, you know.
The CDC too, you know, the Center for Disease Control. That means they got all the diseases in mankind in there.
Yep.
If anything, they got like stronger versions of it.
The Guatemalan government
More like
pretty much.
Yeah,
more
Guatemalan
like
government said, hey,
super
that's
demonic
enough.
play.
We're gonna
You
put
know what I
you
mean?
in jail, you do that.
Yep.
And Trump said, no, you can't put them in jail because they're members of the Vatican. You can't prosecute a Roman Catholic priest because he's a what you call it?
With his
Nah,
father.
I
He
mean,
belongs to the Church of Rome.
They had it-
and the Church of Rome is an independent country.
I think they spent at least 100. I don't know. Fuck, I used to know this number. It was like at least $64 billion to most of the United States budget. I mean, it's, part of the United States budget, $64 billion. It goes to pay the court fees for whenever a priest, like, accused.
Yeah.
That money is spent so he can fight. He actually walk free from it.
Well, look at the Catholic Church. They got almost got unlimited money. You know,
Yeah.
they always got the lawyers and shit. You know, they own the politics. Certain states. That's like
called it in.
Kennedy, right? He got murked. Yeah, you know, well, one of the million reasons why he got
The
murked.
United States government cannot put the police in jail.
Because the money is to make sure they don't go to jail.
Agreement with the Vatican that you cannot put a citizen of Rome in jail.
Yeah, that law is set for a reason. You know?
You cannot put them in jail.
Nah.
What is saying
Well,
Isaiah?
see, the Guatemalan government right now is breaking that.
Breaking away from that?
Yeah. So we're going to put you in jail.
Put you in jail.
Yeah,
That's
it's
good.
gonna do that, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Hey, back to what we said, the nations are angry.
And you know, that's what the Philippines is trying to do. You know, Duterte, he's going big against the Catholic Church and all this stuff. And then America's sending human rights watch.
Human
We got human rights and shit violating, and Duterte's like, man, fuck you guys, man. Hell no. What about your human rights violations?
Yeah, man. Basically, what about you?
Yeah, man.
Venezuela, they ain't helping them very much either.
No, man. Oh, Puerto Rico, man. Isn't that an American colony? You know, they're letting the people die.
They don't die.
You know, and die. Oh,
Supposed to be the rich poor, right?
Yeah.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto-
That's why it's called Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Because they're
Rich
punishing
poor,
the
rich
Puerto
poor.
Ricans because the Puerto Ricans decide not to go by that agreement.
Hey, that is right. So what about your human rights violations?
Yeah, man, you know, because here it is, he likes to point the finger at everybody. When once someone points at him, oh, now we're the racist, you know?
Yeah. Well, in reality, if you care about the well-being of your nation, right?
Yeah.
Of course, you have to be a racist.
Yeah. You know, you're a nationalist.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why people look at us like, oh, we're being bullies, we're trying to oppress people.
All we care about is the uplifting of our people.
Yeah.
And not only that, doing the works of y'all while you're outside, which is the uplifting of our people.
Yeah, because we love our people at the end of the day, and we can't even enjoy them.
Outside, how do you say it?
Yahweh, while you're outside.
There's a lot. Muslim, right?
Yeah, the word Allah, it comes from the Hebrew word meaning power. Because Lord is really the ultimate power. You know?
Cool, man. So I'm definitely reading. You guys got a lot of knowledge.
Yeah, we're here every Saturday, you know?
Saturday.
Yeah, I'll do something real quick.
Hey,
before-
we got an unction from the Holy One that we may know all things, man.
Okay.
You know? Yeah, please give me a chance. Hey, we'll be here, Lord willing, tomorrow. We're gonna be here next week.
Every Saturday here from 3 to like 8, you know?
The other guys down 16.
Oh, you're talking about Sakari. Hey,
So it's Sakari.
even though they're in a different camp, those are our neighbors.
You guys are.
We also got other neighbors on Powell and Market. Those
Yeah,
are
we
real
all
neighbors.
learned under the same elders.
Elders,
Yeah,
right,
because they learned from our elders, and then they decided to split off a little.
Right.
Yeah,
Good
but
old little thing,
at the
yeah.
end of the day, they learned it from our elders, and our elders learned it from their elders.
Okay. So at least you guys doing the same work though.
Yeah, exactly.
Same work.
They got a little different doctrine to it, you know. But you know,
They got the same tribes, 12 tribes as you guys do, you know.
just a little flavor, maybe a little.
Yeah,
They had
some of it, they come out real rough, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
That's just the way it is.
That's the thing. So we're here
Just trying to get the message through, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And then the microphone kind of a little. We feel like they're a little more hostile.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we.
That's how I feel too. Because, you know, if you want to say the word, I mean, you know, I would say not to say it. For me, I would think, you know, I wouldn't want to, I don't know, I don't want to say we want to be hatred, you know what I mean?
yeah,
I want
yeah.
to speak the truth.
Oh yeah.
You know how it is, you know?
Even though the truth is some hatred, you know.
Yeah,
But I see what
because
you're
God
saying.
said,
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Because he was saying, Esau I will hate, so it's
Esau I
in there,
hate,
it's in
yeah,
there,
leave
you
it up
know.
to the Lord.
Yeah, leave it to the Lord, you know, because I don't care hate, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if anything, I have the same.
I'm more like I had anger and shit.
Oh yeah, hey, that's our people.
Because I grew up around all this violent
Me
shit,
too,
you know?
me too. I grew up 5 blocks down from you. I'm 16.
Okay.
I've been there since 92.
I heard snap.
Should have fought?
Yeah, this is on YouTube. That's GMS, right?
Okay, GMS.
Anything on GMS is good, and then you can just put GMS info doc.
Yeah, that's our elders. That's our elders. Our elders.
And that's the name.
Okay.
Yeah, our elders, they've been doing this for more than 35 years.
Yahweh. Yahweh, I am. Hashem, the name of. Yahweh Shai, El Salvador, he saves, el salva. San Hashem, el nombre. Barak, Kodash, Espíritu Santo. Espíritu Santo.
Okay. Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah,
Appreciate
right here.
it.
Any questions? No.
Yeah,
Here, church.
Please
go
ask.
ahead, you guys go ahead, do what you do.
Yeah, you
Please
know.
ask.
You guys almost done?
I think. Wait. I mean, in a little bit, but I think you're the main reason why we came out here today.
Right.
That's what I feel like. But no, we're gonna keep going this a little bit more.
Yeah, that's cool, because, you know, I see you guys across the street.
Oh, yeah.
I think I seen you last weekend, too.
Oh yeah.
You know, I was, you know, just listening.
Oh, you was here last week?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, we've been coming out here for like at least about a year now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I mean, you see, I was coming out here by myself for a little bit more than that. But I got to sculpting on there, right across the street. I don't know if you see it.
That's you.
But and then I wasn't coming here for a while, and then the brother came. I didn't call him nothing to come here, you know. It's the spirit that let him here.
You met up through the spirit, you know.
And we've been doing the work ever since, you know. While y'all about shooting outside.
Good, man. It's the spirit to keep you guys touch.
Yeah. So I mean, other than that, we probably would never met or hang out. You know what I mean? It's all this is the glue.
Yeah,
It's the glue.
glue right here.
Yeah, this is the glue for all of us, anyways. At the end of the day.
But that Sean Paul
We have-
song, like glue.
Like glue. For sure. You got anything else?
Well, you guys feeding off good of each other, so that's cool, man.
Oh,
Hey, the
yeah,
water,
yeah,
thanks. Thank you. Like I was saying, let other men praise you, not
That's
yourselves.
right. You know, man sharper man, you know what I mean? That's what it is.
Iron sharpened iron
Right, you know.
in the spirit.
Yeah, I mean, I got this second address, the whole thing, but I feel like, you know, you already got it. I mean, I'll
Go ahead, man, read it.
All right. This is biblical proof, right? This is biblical proof that the Latinos are Israelites. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 13, verse 39. And whereas thou sawest that he gathered another peaceable multitude unto him, those were the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land, talking about Israel. In time of Hosea the king, who Shalmaneser the king of Assyria led away captive. And he carried them over the waters, and so they came into another land. But they took this counsel among themselves that they would lead the multitude of the heathen and go forth into a further country where never mankind dwelt, that they might there keep their statutes which they never kept in their own land, and they entered into Euphrates by the narrow passages of the river. For the Most High then showed signs for them and held still the flood till they were passed over. For through that country there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half. Talking about a year and a half journey, you know. And the same region is called Arsaret. It's talking about this land, America.
New land, I think.
Yeah, it means new, Arsaret means new land. See, King Solomon knew that, you know, the brother Israelites here.
The roots.
Yeah.
Because people always had boats. People have always been navigating. You know, that's the original highway. The sea, you know.
Right.
How much more? I'm sure where am I? You know, it could have been an accident too, you know.
I'm gonna keep going. Then dwelt they there until the latter time, which is now, and now when they shall begin to come.
Yep.
Meaning the kingdom.
I got something real quick to pick you up. Jeremiah 50:4. In those days and in that time, said the Lord, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together, going and weeping. They shall go and seek the Lord their power. They shall ask the way to Zion with their faces thitherward, saying, come and let us join ourselves to the Lord in a perpetual covenant that should not be forgotten. My people have been lost sheep. The shepherds caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place.
The shepherds is talking about the fake ass pastors.
Yep. And then this is the only time in the history of the world that blacks and Latinos have been together. Somebody else my shit.
Well, y'all watching me outside. Hey, it's Jacob too. It's Jacob versus Esau.
Yeah.
Oh, you alright? Hey man, you should not be going that way anyway, man.
Hey, cracker!
Hey,
Fucking cracker, racist ass cracker, man!
You should not be going that way anyway.
That's story cracker. That's a typical Edomite. Typical cracker right there. Racist ass cracker, man.
That's what your ass get, man.
I hope me get killed, man.
Hope me get run over, man. Just
I'm
for
glad
that.
that should happen to you, piece of shit cracker. All right?
You should not be going that way anyway. You know you was being a dick.
All right? Piece of shit.
Hey, you waited for the right time to open the door too.
Yeah, man, you saw that shit, bro. That's how they treat our people, man. You know they want to punk us and shit because they know that he could. You know, they know, man. They know they got the power.
They know we're the superior ones, dude.
And look at Jake. All you gotta do, you didn't even react. You didn't say anything.
You
You
just
didn't
watch
even say
like-
sorry.
Yeah.
He said sorry.
See, that's our people. See, we the type
No,
people.
anyway, because he was opening the door. He
If it
ain't
was
even
the reverse, the white guy would be like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, you know,
Lord."
damn well, the so-called white guy wanted to open the door at that time.
Yeah, man.
You know, that were the case. You know?
That's how they put us in jail.
Hey, you heard that shit?
God is coming, telling me.
Walk away, yeah, Lord, yes. But yeah, man, I got to show you. Last one's hired, first one's fired. You know, that's a lot of our people, man. So yeah, that's what, you know, so that's why unless you get exposed like that, everybody thinks the white man's like the most nicest person in the whole wide world.
In reality, it's the devil. The white man's the devil, man.
Yeah, he has the perfect cover up, perfect mask on, man.
I'm gonna bring this up, back up what the brother was saying too. This is Ezekiel 37 and 16. Moreover, thou son of man, take thee one stick, and write upon it. Or Judah talking about the southern kingdom, the blacks. And for the children of Israel, his companions, the children of Israel, talking about the Latino tribes. And then take another stick and write upon it, talking about, write upon it. For Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, and for all the house of Israel, his companions, and join them one to another into one stick. And they shall become one in thy hand. That stick is right here.
Yep. Spiritual, you know.
Stick, you
We're
know?
together again, and the glue is what that put us together. The word, you know. And again, no other empire in the history of the world have you ever had blacks and Latinos in one place, in one captivity. Because we left, like we just read right now, we left already. We've been bouncing, and we never saw our brethren until they were taken here as captives, as slaves.
Yeah, the Crusades, the Crusaders, those are all the southern kingdom.
Yeah, that's all blacks. Literally, the Lionheart, all these people that had powers and stuff in the ancient world, those were black men. You know, of course, they had the zeal of the Lord. You know?
Yeah, but see, the Lord didn't cast out. They didn't cast the 10 tribes away because after the Lord was crucified, He was coming here too. You know.
Yeah, we had a Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl, Esquipulas. You know, Esquipulas, all those names and stuff. Those were ancient. That was Jesus for us. That's how we El Rey.
They got Esquipulas. They got a black.
Jesus, right?
Yeah, Jesus over Guatemala.
You know what's up?
Yeah.
They know what's up.
Tenemos claves, we have clues, but we can't really put it all together, you know? But yeah, Esquipulas, Quetzalcoatl, all these prophecies and prophets that were going to come back, because as we said, Quetzalcoatl was going to come back, and he was going to come and bring subir la raza otra vez, right? So
And that's what's going on right now.
Jesus is coming back, you know, Quetzalcoatl's coming back. You know, I got something real quick. It says, Trails of Tears, the rise and fall of the Cherokee Nation. It says, page 1. It says, James Adair, an Irish trader who lived among the Cherokees for 40 years, decided the Indians were indeed one of the lost tribes and wrote 70,000 words on the subject at a time when printed words were dear. Can you get, wrote 70,000 words on the subject at a time when printed words were dear. He used as evidence such as topics as their division into tribes, their language and dialects, their festivals, feasts and religious rites, their absolutionists and anointings, their laws of uncleanness, their avoidance of unclean things, their practices of marriage, divorce and punishment for adultery, their ornaments, you know, las cosprigas, ¿verdad?
The fringes.
Yeah, one anything. That thing we had, right? It says, Adair was one of a series of writers who held similar views, among them Gregorio García, Orígenes de los Indios de la Nueva Mundo, Bartoloma de las Casas, Thomas Thorogood and his Jews in America, John Eliot in his Conjectures, Manasseh ben Israel, Cotton Maher Roger Williams, William Penn, Charles Beatty in the Journal of the 2 Months Tour. So everybody who's coming here, first things first, they want to know who are we? And everything was linking up to the scriptures every single time.
Yeah, the laws, yeah, especially, you know, the thing about adultery. They know that comes from the scripture.
Yep. And not only that, they went to other parts of the world too, because these were navigators, right? They could never do that with any other nation. They went to India, they went to this side, they went to Australia, but they could never really be like, are these the Israelites? No. So out of all these 10 decisions, who could it be? It was a clear choice.
Yeah, so-called Indians.
Yep. Do you want to bring it up real quick? We'll end it up on that one.
This is John 8:32, and he shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
I mean, we're free, man. At the end of the day, we know who we are, we know our power, we know what's going to happen. Whether we make it or not, hey, we're going to see each other in the kingdom. And we're going to rule over all these people, man.
All these other people are the fucking Moabites, you know, the Ammonites,
yeah.
the so-called East Indians, the Elamites.
Have a permanent vacation at the end of the day.
Permanent vacation.
Finally, all this work we've done, finally relax and study cool, have something give something to our children's children and never have to worry about all this bullshit.
Yeah, that's something we can get to our children is, slaves.
Yeah, so at this point, just
They're gonna be the slave.
yeah.
Esau.
What goes around comes around, right? Right?
If you walk in Edomite today,
You know, your name is, you know how they said, your name is Toby, right? Yeah, the Kutai Kente. Your name is Esau.
Your name is Perdor domain.
My name is Tom.
Your name is
Esau. My name is Tom.
Yeah.
Esau. That's fuck, you know?
Yeah, I mean, we can sit here and, speak about all the atrocious things that has been done to us for the last 500 years, but I don't want to really, piss you off more than we try.
Yeah, we have our money, we have our food today, you know? So with that, brothers, hopefully you were edifying, another Saturday piece of shit in the battlefield for the mission, man. Just trying to do the work, trying to get good brownie points with the Lord in order to survive that day, man, So at the end of the day, man, once World War III starts, hey, good luck. So with that, we'll give all honors and praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Ruach, no honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone, right? And shalom and salutation to all you brothers out there, pushing the word to study. Hey, that's spirit, slave. Hey, man. You can get ready. You get ready. Hey, he's not gonna have no names. He's gonna have he's gonna be a number.
Yeah, you kind of look like you wanted to bow down too.
You know my number 6662. Come over here.
662.
Hey, man, what do I have my number with? And he better memorize his number.
662, boy.
All right, through spirit. So with that, shalom, brothers. And hey, man, keep up the good work. And hey, man, see you in the kingdom. Shalom.
Hey, we got what we prayed for today.
Shalom.